KVEU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
Today, we raise a glass of Jameson Irish whiskey to the sport of football. Hear, hear!
To Gaelic football, born in Ireland in 1885 in its thrilling blend of soccer, rugby and basketball. On a massive field, 15 players kick or hand pass a round ball that scored points over a bar or into a net. No pads, no helmet, no sense.
Hear, hear!
To college football, which kicked off in 1869 when Rutgers beat Princeton 6-4 in the Battle of New Jersey. With 11 players and helmets and pads, teams battle on a 100-yard gridiron with explosive pass plays and hard-hitting tackles. Unless you're called for targeting.
Hear, hear! Since 1780, Jameson Irish whiskey has been enjoyed by sports fans all around the globe. Whether your football is Gaelic, American, or even soccer, we can all agree on super smooth Jameson Irish whiskey. Hear, hear!
We really need to get some branded stuff. Shirts, hats, promo items, something professional.
I mean, we could just find a website and order a bunch of it ourselves.
You could, but you're taking a big risk. You don't know the quality, the fit, the timeline. It's a roll of the dice.
Yeah, I guess, but isn't that how everyone does it now?
Not the ones who actually care about how their brand looks. Look, if we're putting our name on it, it needs to be done right. We need SM Athletics.
SM Athletics?
Yeah, they specialize in working with businesses like ours. Apparel, hats, promo gear, but real, customized stuff. They actually care if it turns out right.
Probably a lot better than getting stuck with 100 t-shirts with crooked logos.
Exactly. Plus, they'll walk you through everything. Sizing, colors, material, so it matches the image we're trying to build.
Makes sense. What's the name again?
SM Athletics. Trust me, if you want to look like a real company, not a flea market stand, this is the move. If you're serious about your brand, work with people who are serious about getting it right. SM Athletics.
Is that old tree in your yard starting to lean a little too much? Branches hanging over your roof? Don't wait until it's too late. Call ECR Total Landscapes today. At ECR Total Landscapes, we specialize in safe, professional tree removal, trimming, and storm damage cleanup. So if you've got trees that need to go, now is the time to give us a call. Plus, we're offering free stump grinding now through the end of the year when you use or mention promo code FANRUN. That's right, free stump grinding for FanRun Radio listeners. At ECR Total Landscapes, we live up to our name by offering total landscape services. In addition to tree cutting, we also offer a wide range of landscape installation services and custom monthly maintenance packages that create stunning outdoor spaces tailored to your vision. Give us a call today to schedule a free estimate at 865-384-2012 or just visit us online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Whether you're heading to work, taking the kids to school, or planning your next road trip, your car needs to be ready for the ride. Hi, I'm Russell Smith, and I've been a customer at Matlock Tire and Auto Service for about as long as I've been driving. For me, it all comes down to trust. Look, I'm not a car guy, and I just don't want to get taken advantage of on car maintenance costs. Matlock Tire Service is a family-owned and operated business, and they wouldn't have made it this long if they hadn't been providing trustworthy service you can depend on. They're the home of the price match guarantee, which means you can bring in any competitor's ad, and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. I've bought a lot of tires at Matlock over the years, and I always go there for my oil changes. You should too. They've got locations in Farragut, Hardin Valley, Lenoir City, Maryville, and Athens. Visit their website, matlocktireservice.com, to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment. Tell them Fan Run Radio sent you. Honest service, quality work, dependable care. Matlock Tire and Auto Service.
WKGN 1340. Go Vols!
You're tuned in to East Tennessee's premier sports radio call-in show. This is The Drive.
And hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another stellar edition of The Drive here on Fan Run Radio. Russell Smith punching the time clock at 3:04 on a beautiful Football Friday. We are live today at the iconic Calhoun's on the river. So great to be with you this afternoon. Christopher Gabriel, KMJ Fresno is here. Bob Baskerville is here. We finally got rid of Bear.
At about time.
Thought he would never.
Heaven's sakes.
He's somewhere around here.
Thank God.
He's going to join us here in just a little bit. But, gentlemen, welcome to college football. Does it get any better than this?
No, this is it. It's iconic. Calhoun's is iconic. The Val Navy, Tennessee River in the distance. Neyland Stadium, Food City Center. I don't really want to call it that with that F logo. Thompson Bowling Arena, huge game tomorrow night. Legendary programs, Oklahoma, Tennessee. This is it. This is it.
And I see 2 tables, maybe 3 available right now. You're going to want to get down here. And, no, she said no. The hostess said no. Stay in your lane, radio guy.
We don't need your help. Thanks anyway. Yeah.
No, come out and see us here this afternoon at Calhoun's on the river. The way the light just bounces off the river out here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
We paid our dues this week, right? All the rain, all the cold, all the gray. It's a little cold, but, man, it is beautiful out.
And we're happy to report the Oklahoma Sooners fans supporting. They are here in the house. A lot of folks, my friends Kurt and Deanna in town. A lot of folks, a lot of tables. We're happy to have you here. I'll tell you this. I've had a chance to go to the Palace on the Prairie. Those folks out there are some of the nicest fans that I've ever been a part of. So we're glad that you guys are here enjoying Knoxville hospitality and enjoying the drive.
I think we need some more orange in here, quite frankly.
I would have
too much red for my liking.
Absolutely, I have to agree. Is it red or is it crimson? Okay, just making sure. Because red suggests something different. Crimson also suggests something different. I don't want to get into that.
Well, this is the place to be for your Oklahoma fan. You're involved. This is Calhoun's on the river, and it doesn't get much better than this. So we do appreciate the Sooners for bringing the nice weather, because it's been a little dreary here this week, as Bob said, but we've got it going on here this afternoon. If you want to come out and see us, shout out to Walker back in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios for all his hard work. He's pulling double duty, helping out on the playbook today, and now helping out on the drive. And we've got a humdinger lined up for you folks. As Bob, we were hoping to have a very special guest live with us here at Calhoun's. Whatever happens with travel, happened today. And so Jarrett Garantano, who we've been talking about, we were looking forward to welcoming him back. He is not going to be able to join us live on location. His flight got canceled. He's coming in. He is going to join us on the phone, though.
He is. His flight in last night was canceled out of LaGuardia. To your point, the state of air travel right now is dicey, to say the least. And the best they could do was get a flight into Nashville today, and they are currently en route from Nashville to Knoxville. But he was like, I don't want to talk to you guys, so let's do a phoner.
We flew from L.A. to Charlotte to Knoxville, and the pilot, L.A. to Charlotte, had a sense of humor. He goes, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're flying 2,910 miles. I should let you know ahead of time, we probably don't have any air traffic controllers in the entire route, but we're going to get there. That's not what you want to hear.
That's reassuring.
That's not what you want to hear. That's not what you want to hear. Yeah, you don't want to hear that. No.
So, JG, coming up here in just a few. Of course, Cookie Man is going to stop by, I think, at some point and give us a quick update on high school football, although after my beloved West Rebels fell to the Powell Panthers last night at 3300 Sutherland Avenue, we might just kind of gloss over that. Just kind of do it quick. And if everybody's well-behaved, today on the show, I have sent a communique out to the Sheik. He is roaming the desert as we speak. He might bless us with a few winners coming up in hour number 3. And what better way to start off the weekend with the money from the Sheik. So we got a jam-packed show this afternoon. We're live at Calhoun's on the River. Did I mention we're giving away the box? The end of the show? The box.
What's
Finally,
in the box?
We're about to find out. Now, we originally had planned on having it here. We were going to pry it open like I'm getting into Al Capone's vault or something. If I'm dating myself with that reference.
Well,
but, we couldn't. This is the truth. We could not find a vehicle large enough.
No, that's very true. Is
So,
Bear guarding the box as we speak? I've not seen Bear.
he and McClure are together over there near the bar.
Oh,
so
there
this
they
has
are.
trouble written all over it.
Exactly.
But, yeah, we're going to give that thing away towards the end of the show. John Reed is manning the Fan Run desk as you approach Calhoun's on the outside. You go up. He'll get you registered for the giveaway. And then we got some Jimi Hendrix feedback going on here.
Nothing like that. Little Woodstock. Little Woodstock.
Yeah, live at Monterey. I'm going to set the Stratocaster on fire.
Why not?
But, yes, go see John outside. He's giving away Fan Run T-shirts. We've actually got some jackets. People were coming up trying to buy sweaters, Fan Run sweaters. And he's like, no, that's not how we do things here.
No.
We give it away for free.
That's right.
So,
how come when I asked him if I could have one, he's like, no, you can't have any.
you have to take that up with him. I don't know anything about it.
Fair enough. Yep.
So we get things rolling here this afternoon. Let's do a little thing we like to call Rogers Keys to Victory on the drive.
It's time for Rogers Keys to Victory, an exclusive feature on the drive.
Number one, put the hammer down. Shout out to Big Josh out there on the roadways somewhere. We've talked about this before. You know, none of this Josh Heupel, we're going to slow it down here, manage the clock stuff. Put the pedal to the metal and keep it there for 60 minutes. Jump on these guys, score, and keep scoring. Our defense probably ain't going to stop much of anybody tomorrow. You got to win it with offense.
Now, this game might be 77-69, and Josh needs to pull a page out of 2022 that when you get a lead, if you get a lead, do not just sit around and call 2nd and 17, run up the middle, put the hammer down.
I'm of the mind that this game, if you don't strike early, you're probably not going to get chances to strike late. So I think that I think there's going to be points scored. I'm not sure it's going to be a shootout. But point being, and Russ is right, man, we got to get out there in front early, get some points on the board, make a statement. That's really it. And then just try to keep pushing it.
Number two, contain John Mateer. Don't get roasted on defense. I know I'm arguing against myself a little bit. They're not going to stop much of anybody. Can we slow them down a little bit? Can we keep the offensive explosions to a dull roar for our friends from Oklahoma? Maybe even, who knows, get a red zone stop. What's a Tennessee worst defense in the country, red zone defense? They just one stop. Just make them kick a field goal. That's all I'm asking.
Incremental improvement. That's all we need. Just a little bit.
And I think we need to see, I know that the thought about Mateer is his hand, but it's going to be the game speed as well. How is he going to manage game speed? Is he more back to normal than maybe we think, maybe we saw against Ole Miss? Generally against the Vols, somebody even can come out in a cast and he'll be fine. He'll have a Heisman day. So absolutely contain.
Number three, let Joey be Joey. We put it on the shoulders of our excellent quarterback, Joey Aguilar. Last week, he was 20 of 26 for 396 yards and a perfect 7 for 7 on deep throws. Put it in Joey's hands, man. And Joey, we trust.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. But we were talking about this just the other day, that you've got a guy that is unafraid to sling it all over the field. You have a guy that you might be looking at an interception or two, but I want the guy that's going to say, I've got 3 elite receivers. I'm going to have one of those guys or hope for one of those guys to make a play.
VFL Dale Jones was on Tony Basilio earlier today, and he was saying that and he's very familiar with Joey from the App State days, and he made the comment that he thinks Joey might be one of the best throwers of the deep ball, maybe the best that we have ever had in terms of, and that's saying a lot. You know, you think about the year Hendon had and others, but, man, numbers don't lie, man. That game last week was a clinic.
Yeah, no doubt.
This mustache, I don't know if I'm going to be able to look at this for 3 hours right now.
Bothering me a lot more than it's bothering you, let me tell you.
I keep waiting to hear an accent come out, and I just haven't heard that yet. So
it's coming in nice, Baskerville. I like it. Finally, number 4. We had Ramon Foster on the show yesterday. Tennessee former offensive line great, longtime Pittsburgh Steeler, and now the color analyst on the Vol Network radio broadcasts. He said he wants the environment in that stadium tomorrow night to be toxic. Now, Geraldo might say it needs to be borderline dangerous. And our good friend Tony Vitello used to always say, make it nasty. I think you got to do all three. Make it nasty, toxic, borderline dangerous. This should be an all-time loud Neyland game tomorrow night.
You know, they like to talk at Texas A&M about the 12th man. This kind of environment, this kind of presence, this kind of entity that the crowd has, they don't need a nickname in Neyland. The fans understand what their part is. They understand that it's a night game. It's dark mode. It's the cathedral on the river. Make enough noise to make some ripples out on that river out there. Fans are going to become, they're going to be jacked up. They're going to be ready. Absolutely.
I want to take it a step further and say, for any of you who heard Geraldo's advice yesterday, I think he said he wanted people to come in looking like they were going to murder someone. That might be. We're not promoting that,
no,
of course. But yeah, I mean, this is one where usually the keys to a victory, we put them on the team. This one, we're putting it on us, the fans.
Agreed.
Right? That's it.
Agreed.
This is a playoff game.
It is.
This is a playoff game, play-in game, playoff game. The loser's done. They're not going to the playoff. The winner moved on, survive and advance. So people worried about last year, oh, we should have had the playoff game. We shouldn't have had to go to Ohio State. This is it. This is your playoff game. So get in there and let's act like it.
For Tennessee, I'm going to ask both of you this. For the Vols, in that kind of an environment, and we know how insane it can be in there, how important is it for the Vols to get the lead early?
I think it's highly critical. Fortunately,
it's critical.
Yeah, we can't do the Butch Jones thing live, but yeah, I think that's incredibly important.
Yeah.
Again, make that statement right out in front. It's like, you're in our house. We know the gravity of this game. You do too, but we're better. That's the way. I mean, I think that's got to be their approach. Time will tell who's better, right? But that's got to be the Vols' approach to it.
We left Butch at the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. We brought Bob. I consider that a great trade. And we are live this afternoon. Those are Rogers' keys to victory. Put the hammer down. Don't get roasted on defense. In Joey, we trust, and make it nasty, toxic, borderline dangerous in Neyland Stadium tomorrow. My score, we'll get your guys' scores at the end of the show. I'm going to live my hopes, not my fears. I've got Tennessee winning tomorrow. Sorry, Oklahoma fans. You're welcome to come in here, drink our beer, eat our barbecue, but you got to take this L when you go back tomorrow. Pack it up. Pack it up. Put it in your suitcase. Take it with you. Vols 34, OU 29.
34-29.
Yes, sir.
Do you want mine right now?
At the end of the show.
At the end of the show, it'll be?
That's how we do things.
All right, very
CG.
good. I said, it's been a
think
year.
Carefully about it.
Well,
you can vacillate for a while if you need to.
I'm ready. I got my new friend here. I don't want him following me back to the hotel angry.
You can give us your score prediction on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/The Drive with Russell Smith and give us your Crown Pick of the Week. Closest prediction winning gift cards from Crown Cleaners, the Pizza Kitchen, and some free fan run radio swag. Be sure to get your score prediction in before the game kicks off tomorrow night. And then don't forget, as soon as it's over, we will be live with another edition of the Voluntary Reaction presented by the Griffin Law Firm. And that one should be it's gonna be a late night on Fan Run tomorrow night. But
win or lose, it's going to be insane.
It's going to be wild. So looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to talking to JG here in a minute. Is this going to happen, Bob? Are we going to connect with him?
Yeah, he's ready.
Let's do it. All right, quick timeout. We're live on the deck out at Calhoun's on the river. Former Vol Jarrett Garantano.
Right on.
When we continue right here on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive.
The flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold wave filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. Come on, grab a pack. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Citizens National Bank.
We believe a good game plan is essential for success. With a CNB Plus Perks checking account, you'll save money with cell phone protection, roadside assistance, identity theft protection, and more. Banking at CNB has its perks. Find out more at cnbtn.com.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 865-544-8220. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at menspronaknoxville.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, performance, Peyronie's, size and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic performance and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 865-544-8220 or book in 30 seconds or less at menspronaknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, making it happen.
Bankruptcy, divorce, personal injury. These are just some of the curveballs life can throw at you. Fortunately, East Tennessee has someone to help you.
What if I
work
told
through
you
these
you could pay off your home in an average of 7 years without making more money or spending a dime less, simply by changing how your mortgage is structured? Sounds impossible? Let me show you how it works. I'm Chris Burleson with University Lending Group, helping families across the U.S. save thousands in interest and own their home years sooner. Don't believe me? Give me a call at 865-388-7634 or visit smartloantn.com to learn more. NMLS number 332941.
Got a flat tire? Strange noise under the hood? Don't stress. Roll into Matlock Tire and Auto Service. From oil changes and brake repairs to brand new tires, Matlock's certified techs do it all. Fast, friendly, and fair priced, Matlock is the home of the price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad, and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. Matlock Tire and Auto Service, 5 locations in East Tennessee. Visit MatlockTireService.com to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment.
Welcome back. The drive continues. Fan Run Radio coming to you live this afternoon from Calhoun's on the river. On a gorgeous fall afternoon here in East Tennessee. I'm Russell Smith alongside Bob Baskerville. Christopher Gabriel from KMJ Fresno. We've got him on loan right now. We traded Bear for CG. Bear should be entering Fresno right now.
He'll be landing at Fresno Yosemite International Airport, and he'll be well taken care of.
Yes. All right. And we've got a special guest on the line right now, Bob. I understand you've been working to get this done for a long time right now. A VFL that we've been wanting to have on the show for a while.
Yeah, I think this one, we're really excited to have him join us. He was originally slated to join us in person today, but like we said at the beginning of the show, air travel being what it is these days, it's a little dicey, and this guy's been fighting hard to get to Knoxville because he wants to be in town for the game tomorrow night. He is en route, to my understanding, from Nashville. Jared Garantano, VFL, former Vol quarterback, and doing a lot of good work in the media right now as he's making his pivot into that space. JG, how you been, man?
What's up, fellas? Sorry I couldn't make it today. Crazy day. Traveling yesterday, we were on the plane for like 9 hours, cancellations, everything. We were supposed to be in Knoxville. But trying our best. We're going to be headed to Nashville now, and then we're going to drive on over to good old Knox. So I apologize. I was hoping I could have a kickback burger and some fried pickles with you guys at Calhoun, but we'll save it for another day.
Real ones know, right? Hey, let's get started. We were just talking about the keys to this game. There's a lot of stuff we want to talk to you about, but first off, this one, as you said, when you and I were talking on the phone the other night, you said major implications in this game. It's like you lose and your pursuit of the playoffs is pretty much over. So what do you see from your perspective? This is one of those two. They're calling card great defense, Tennessee, really high octane offense. What do you think is, from your perspective, is a key to this game?
I usually do 3 keys for every single one, and I haven't put it out, but this is the first time, so I'll throw it out to you guys. I think the first one is when you watch their offense, you watch our offense. A big key to this is going to be we have to win the RPO game offensively and defensively. when you watch Oklahoma's team, they do super well of having extensions off their run game, whether it's bubbles, slants, now screens. They do a really good job stretching the field horizontally. Same as us, right? We do the same exact thing. Coach Heupel touched on it a little bit last week, talking about Oklahoma and how well they do at it. I think if we can dominate that game as a defense and as an offense, that'll be a key attribute. The second one, I said we have to be really offensively. We have to be really good on mixed downs. We have to be really efficient. Their defense is super good. I mean, they're really good at everything. You look at theirs, they call it chaos. They show a lot of different things coming out. They run a 3-3 stack, so they can really pressure from anywhere they want to. We have to be so efficient on first and second down. Just to clarify, that third down isn't any crazy pressures, right? So we got to run the ball really well, which we have been, and we have to be able just to get 3-4 yards a pop on those first, second downs just to make third down a little bit easier. And then the third one, I said the crowd has to be activated. We got to continue having the crowd. Unfortunately, when there's big third and longs, that there's conversions, it kind of silences the crowd a little bit. But we have to make enough plays offensively and defensively to keep them engaged. And we got to make sure Neyland's rocking tomorrow night, right? It's going to be a beautiful setting, and if we can do enough really good things throughout that game to keep them involved, I think it's going to be tough for Oklahoma's offense to continue having not so average games.
Jarrett Garantano, our guest this afternoon here on Fan Run Radio. And JG, Bob was saying, is this your first trip back to Knoxville since your playing days?
Knock on wood, I'm 1-0. So last year I went to the Alabama game, funny enough, versus Milroe and the boys. I only stayed for a quarter because I was getting so emotional. I was already all wound up, and I was like, my heart's already full. So, but I stayed for the first quarter of that Alabama game. We wound up winning. So I'm 1-0 right now. Hopefully this year I can bring another win and be 2-0 on my lifetime fan record.
Nice. Well, welcome back to Rocky Top, man. It's so great, Jarrett, to see you reconnect with this fan base. I know it hasn't always been easy for you in Tennessee, and it was so cool to see you this summer reach out and say, hey, man, I'm ready to get back in the media game. I'm ready to be back around Vol Nation. What's that journey been like for you? I know you obviously transferred to Washington State, and then you were in the NFL for a year or two. What's it been like for you since you left Rocky Top coming back to now?
Yeah, going back, I'd say that it's been a long road. It wasn't an easy road by any means. I mean, when I left, I felt just very upset, and there was a lot of things that I wish that were taken back or I had back, and there was obviously some feelings from the fans as well that weren't very happy with me, and I just felt like that relationship just needed time, and of course I needed time away, and I feel like the fans needed some time away from me as well. So I went along my journey. Washington State, unfortunately, I got hurt in the first game of the year and got really banged up, and unfortunately had to miss the year. And luckily I had my shot with the Cardinals, and that went excellent. I probably played some of my best football in those preseasons, and I signed a couple-year deal with Denver, and unfortunately my bad coaching carousel kind of followed that trend with me in Denver and Arizona, and both those staffs that got fired. So I just couldn't really find any stability there. So, a year and a half, 2 years, whatever it was, just staying in the grind and workouts. But as this thing's slowing up, my playing career slowing up, I knew one thing it was that I wanted to stay around the game. So I felt like in the Knoxville market, I wanted to be the guy that kind of helped to mold the fans, or like be in the middle of the fans in the game, right, and the players. So like giving the fans a different perspective of what possibly the players could be looking at, coaches could be telling them. Because I felt like at some times during my playing career, there were some many disputes on what fans thought were possible reads, or fans thought I should have did, and things that I was probably getting told at that time. So I felt like I would be a really good mediator, and that's kind of the approach that I've taken. And it's been awesome, right? The fans have been so amazing. You guys have been amazing. It's just been such a whirlwind, and I'm super blessed. I'm so grateful for all the love, and I want to continue doing this thing, and I want to continue getting better at this, because I just really feel like this is somewhat of a calling for me. And I'd like to thank you guys again for having me on. And of course, I'd like to hang out with you guys in person and do the thing, but flights and craziness around the world's happening. But yeah, life has been awesome. I cannot complain. And this thing, I hope, is just a start for me.
VFL Jared Garantano joining the drive this afternoon. JG, this is CG. I'm joining the broadcast today. I came in from California for this. Before I ask my question, I wanted to tell you I have a lot of friends up in Pullman, starting with Washington State Athletic Director Ann McCoy. They knew that I was coming out here, and the message they wanted to send to you is we liked him as a player. We loved him as a player, but we loved him more as a person. That was a message I was told to give to you directly. Wow. So I wanted you to know that for what the folks in Pullman think of you. As far as tomorrow's game goes, as a quarterback, JG, when you watch Joey, we can talk about the things that he brings to the table. He's obviously very poised. He can make pretty much every throw. He uses his legs. When you watch him, what is it starting for you? What is it that stands out, jumps out the most?
First off, Chris, nice to meet you. I'd like to say thank you for reaching out to my Washington State peers. I mean, I loved it up there, right? It was a little getaway from me. It was something that I needed, and the boys welcomed me with open arms. And the easiest thing I could do was be a really good teammate while I was injured. And obviously, the time that I spent there was during COVID, but it was still a beautiful time for me just to kind of get my love back for the game a little bit. When I watch Joey, you just see somebody that's so poised. I mean, you can sit there and say whatever his age is, whatever, if he's a fifth-year senior, if he's a senior, he should be this, he should be that. But when you watch his game, there's just nothing that really phases him. Outside of maybe getting banged up of Alabama, we haven't seen him triggered by any means, right? So when you're watching him play, I mean, he can make any throw. He's absolutely exceptional with throws down the field, right? And you can just see the way that his players and the players around him kind of gear to him and his leadership, right? He does remarkable things, getting us into great plays, whether it's an RPO or whether it's plays off the sideline. And obviously he's leading one of the highest scoring offenses in all of college football. So he's doing something right. I think he's doing a lot more than a lot of the guys on TV think. But I think he's having a special year, and there should be some end of the season talks on some of the awards that he should be winning, I believe.
Jared, you said it a few minutes ago, and I don't want to put you too much on the spot, but I'm going to a little bit. And that is, watch this offense. You just talked about Joey. Watch the way this team is dialed in offensively under Josh Heupel. Got to believe you sit there and think, man, what could have been? How would you have felt to play this type of system?
Yeah, no, I have dreams. I have dreams, and then I wake up and I almost punch myself in the face because it felt so real. No, I mean, so I'll tell you guys a little story. So when I was in high school, of course, you guys remember my recruiting trail. I was kind of a little hectic. Everything was going on, Times Square, all the nonsense that didn't really matter about on the field. But when I was going through my recruiting process, a school that I really liked a lot was Oklahoma. And I'll sit there and say, of course, I love their history. But the real reason that I really liked them was the connection that I made with their offensive coordinator at that time. Offensive coordinator happened to be Josh Heupel. So me and him had grown to have a great relationship. That time, I did like Oklahoma. Of course, I loved my Tennessee Vols, but there was some uncertainties. They had a recruit committed. I didn't know what was going to happen with Tennessee, but at Oklahoma, they didn't know who the next head coach would be, and Coach Stoops was kind of at the end. So myself and Coach Heupel, we had a great relationship. Of course, I didn't commit to them. I committed to my home and the place that I wouldn't take back for anything in this world. But I was very close as a high school recruit going to Oklahoma because of Coach Heupel. So even watching him now and how amazing he's running this offense and how well they're doing offensively, of course, I can only imagine all the things that he's doing. I feel like it would have fit me pretty well. It would have kind of probably kept me a little bit healthier than I was at that time, but it's awesome to see. And as a player and as an alum, like, I'm so happy for the guys. As soon as I left and he was the head coach, I was so happy for the people that were still on the team because I just felt like they deserved it. I felt like they deserved the coach that really gave their all for them, put them in really good situations, put them in really good spots. And what more can I ask, right? I mean, of course, I wish it was me, but if it was my boys, if it was my friends, my teammates, then I was good with that.
So tomorrow you're here. The fun part for you, I would say, is, again, you're coming back for a game and you can do all the things, right? Not just play the game, which is, of course, fun, but what's your plan tomorrow? Hitting some tailgates and other stuff before the game?
I am going to go as much alumni fan fest as I possibly can go. So, of course, I'll do some media stuff, but throughout it, I'm going to be walking around, just loving life, love seeing the orange. Up in New Jersey, New York, you don't see any of that Tennessee orange around. So I'm going to be taking it in. I'm going to try to inject all of it into my veins, be at every single tailgate, maybe share one or two with some of the guys if they ask me to. Talking about Coca-Colas and Pepsis, everybody. But no, I'm just kidding. I'll crack a few open, but I'm just really excited to enjoy being in the community. And that's something that I've missed for a long time. And Knoxville's been my home forever, and I've always viewed it as that. So it's going to be super fun being able to just eat burgers, hot dogs, talk with the fans, And then, of course, just step on that field that there was a lot of blood, sweat, tears, a lot of tears that were on. So I'm super excited for tomorrow. Hopefully we can get there. I mean, these crazy flights and everything, but there's nothing that I've been looking forward to more in these past couple of months to get into this Oklahoma game.
Hey, Jarrett, thank you so much for the time this afternoon, my friend. I've always said, if you love Vol Nation will love you back. And I think you're going to see that tomorrow. So everybody, welcome JG back to Rocky Top. It's been too long. Jarrett Garantano, thanks for jumping on with us.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, JG.
That was cool.
That was awesome.
That was cool.
And, it's interesting when he started his comment. Thanks for helping facilitate that. That was great. What was not lost on me was how many times he talked about the crowd and how the crowd has to be electric and get into it. Yeah. And, I mean, he as a player, sometimes
he rode that wave. I mean,
yes,
first of all, having tennis behind him, and then people forget his last year, the COVID year.
Yes.
So he didn't have the benefit of those typical crowds and everything. But, we also remember him going into, Alabama, the swamp, and those places and how that affected those teams. So Tennessee he knows more than anyone the effect an SEC crowd can have on a big SEC game.
And you know what? When he did his 3 keys of the game, and he wasn't listening to us beforehand, but we're pretty aligned, right?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's kind of thinking the same thing of what needs to happen if Tennessee wants to go out and win this game.
Very cool. Jarrett Garantano, one more time on Fan Run Radio. We got to take a quick time out. We'll open up the phone lines here. If you want to jump in, now's a great time to take a shot. 865-966-3435 is your phone number to get on the show. 966-3435. You can call or text us at that number live today. Calhoun's on the river. When we continue, I've been told a couple of things that are in the box.
Oh.
We're not going to give it away yet,
Okay.
but we're going to maybe take a little peek inside.
I think that's a great idea.
All right, finally, we're going to get some answers to these questions. Stay tuned. More Fan Run Radio coming up.
The Drive. 105.7 FM, 1340 AM. Online at fanrunradio.com and streaming on the free Fan Run Radio app. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Today, we raise a glass of Jameson Irish whiskey to the sport of football. Hear, hear!
To Gaelic football, born in Ireland in 1885 in its thrilling blend of soccer, rugby and basketball. On a massive field, 15 players kick or hand pass a round ball to score points over a bar or into a net. No pads, no helmet, no sense.
Hear, hear!
To college football, which kicked off in 1869 when Rutgers beat Princeton 6-4 in the Battle of New Jersey. With 11 players and helmets and pads, teams battle on a 100-yard gridiron with explosive pass plays and hard-hitting tackles. Unless you're called for targeting.
Hear, hear! Since 1780, Jameson Irish whiskey has been enjoyed by sports fans all around the globe. Whether your football is Gaelic, American, or even soccer, we can all agree on super smooth Jameson Irish whiskey. Hear, hear!
Yee-haw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues, every bet type you can imagine. Live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today. Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-8899-789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Now through the end of the year, we're offering half-price whitening with a cleaning. That's right, half-price whitening with a routine teeth cleaning at Knoxville Smiles. Call today to set up your appointment. 865-539-1776. That's 865-539-1776. Or book online at KnoxvilleSmiles.com. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Hi, I'm Bo Kregner from the Kregner Group. Are you looking to buy or sell a home? Whether you're upgrading, downsizing, or just need a change, it's never been more important to have experienced, trustworthy representation in the real estate process. So if you have any real estate questions, I'd love the opportunity to earn your trust. Call me anytime for a free chat, 865-742-1035, or find me online at BoKnowsHouses.com. The Kregner Group, real estate the right way.
Back here on the Fan Run Radio, that's our friend Brandon Lay bringing us back. Put the game on. A great weekend of football watching. A huge news day after we got off the air. Yes, first of all, a great dinner.
Fantastic dinner last night.
Hanging out with Bear and Kevin.
Yep.
Who's in the house this afternoon. And
Lieutenant Colonel, thank you for your service.
Meanwhile, like, just all this news is breaking. I mean, Scott Woodward out at LSU. I guess we kind of saw that coming.
Interim came out today and said LSU is not broken. Athletic department is not broken. You know, when they say that, they know what's going on.
What he looked like Baghdad Bob with the tanks moving in behind him.
Absolutely.
Was he Kevin Bacon in Animal House? All is well.
Remain calm. Yeah.
Oh my God. What a disaster that is.
Yeah. Couldn't happen to a better group.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Bob, it's not Tennessee 2017 coaching search dysfunctional, but it's getting close.
It's up there. And you and I were talking about it, Russ, the whole notion of if you're the AD or the former AD, as it were now, how can you possibly go on anyway once you have the governor of the state say, and I'm not letting that guy do his job, basically.
What did you make of that? Because it just seemed like he was in control, but he seemed like he was trying to control the fact that he was ready to snap.
Oh, you're talking about the governor?
Yeah, the governor.
Yeah,
that was...
It was weird. And like I said yesterday, I think that might have been when you were joining us for a little bit, the fact that he was doing media availabilities like on Pat McAfee and all this other stuff, it just felt like a farce, the whole thing. And I just am so thankful. So thankful, and I bet the Oklahoma fans would agree in their situation too, that we are not that. Because that is a train wreck, and to correct it, it doesn't happen in like 6 months. It's going to take some time to pull it apart.
JG getting a lot of love in the text box.
Nice.
Derek says he is so darn likable. Welcome back, JG. Meanwhile, another texter says, go figure, Bear not man enough to face JG. I don't know where Bear has gone, right?
Throwing it out there. How about that?
Oh, man, but that was fantastic. And speaking of fantastic, finally, we get to give away the Fan Run box. The caller, Jamie, is here.
Yeah.
He just came up. He said wanted to sign up. John Reed and I believe Bear and maybe even Cody, who I saw earlier, are out front of Calhoun's on the River, and you'll see the big Fan Run signage out there. They're getting people signed up. And finally, I'm getting some communications from station control. I'm ready to reveal the first 2 items in the box.
This is very
Can I tell you?
It's emotional.
I'm going to make a special contribution to go in the box as well.
Oh.
It's this mustache, man. I can't take it anymore.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I'll put it in there.
Commit.
No, man.
Commit.
There's too much. It's like it's getting in.
Glue is melting and getting in your
mouth.
mouth.
The fake hair is
you're
starting to
hallucinate
get into your
a little.
nose, and it's like, and it's not a good look. My wife even said,
Oh, it's a good look.
No. I sent her a picture of me, and because she wasn't at home when I left, and she said, she goes, I love you, but she goes, you don't look like Ted Lasso. She goes, as a matter of fact, you look like something much worse. I was like,
if you were really committed to the bit, you would have started growing that mustache 2 weeks ago, and you'd have the real thing.
When Bob got here today, there was a couple of gals at the bar, and I was standing next to them, and they didn't know who he was, but they turned and saw him. And who is that? They were startled.
Well,
He has that effect, especially on women.
Caller Phil also came up and said, You're Mike Ditka. It's like, and then we also had listener Brad X say the same thing. So the Ditka vibes were there too, apparently. But yes, but the mustache is retired. Yes.
I don't know who's FaceTiming me right now. And I don't know going through the board, but that's
a new one. That's wow.
Wow. All right, 2 items in the box. The first 2 items in the Fan Run box. First off, we've got 2 tickets to the Tennessee Vanderbilt game.
Oh,
coming up here in a couple of weeks.
Chance to see Diego Pavia.
It might be an actual play-in game at Neyland Stadium. And then we've also got a Blackstone outdoor griddle station.
Oh, I have one of those at home. Those are nice.
Yeah, all right, those are nice. 2 of, I believe, 7 items in the Fan Run box. 6 items, check that. We will reveal the next 2 items next hour.
And a bonus mustache.
The mustache and Bob's mustache.
Point of reference, are Oklahoma fans eligible to win this? That seems like it's a no.
No. No. We're already giving them something. We're giving them an L tomorrow. What?
How's the food?
What's that?
How's the food, by the way? Hey, fellas. Seriously, how's the food? Good?
You found the right place.
Calhoun's
you found the right place,
stuff,
guys.
Man.
Good to have you here.
Another texter says, someone go peel Bear off the bar. When I saw Bear and Cody at the bar, I'm like, oh, my God.
That's trouble.
Yeah, this ends with police involvement.
Yeah, there's no question. There's no question.
Let's get Phil in here as we go to the phones. Phil was here earlier.
He was here.
You get to meet the mayor of South Knoxville?
I did indeed.
There's Phil.
He introduced himself.
Joe.
Josh
W. Lynn was here, the Old Timers Club.
A lot of folks.
And then Joshy Boy.
And then Joshy Boy, who still won't tell me how old he turned today.
Koval's here. Koval is here. He's here.
Several callers here.
Yeah.
Phil, good afternoon. You're on Fan Run Radio.
What you say, W?
Hey, what's up, Phil?
How you and the boys doing?
We're doing good, man. How about you? It was great seeing you earlier today.
Yeah, it was nice meeting Christopher Gabriel. He's a real great radio person. I enjoy hearing him talk.
He's a trained radio professional. I still have no idea what he's doing hanging out with us.
What? Listen, I can't even make a joke about that. There is no better place to come than Knoxville, Tennessee for a game. Phil, it was great meeting you, my man.
What was that y'all were wearing, Russ? Was that the Bow Brothers outfit you had on today? What was that?
Yeah, we're the Blues Brothers.
The Blues Brothers.
Hoping we don't get the Blues tomorrow night.
We don't want that. Phil at one point did ask me if we were dressing as morticians. And I said, no, not morticians. We are the Blues Brothers, we think.
Guys, what about UK getting beat by Georgetown last night in exhibition?
Yes, man.
God, that was funny. I had to watch some of the meltdown on their YouTube channel, KSR's YouTube channel afterwards, because they are treating it like it was a tournament game.
Are there many things better in life than when they melt down?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
It was good.
Oh, man.
Guys, tomorrow is the biggest game of Josh Heupel's era at Tennessee. He's got to win tomorrow.
CG, you called it a must-win game
without
hesitation.
Without hesitation. It is a must-win game. I think Josh Heupel, job security is fine, but you start to lose some of the mojo that you have with the fan base if you lose a massive game against a marquee opponent in your stadium where you have been, except for Georgia, unbeatable.
We're still in ascension mode.
We are in ascension mode,
We've got to keep that upward trajectory.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, you look at it, lose, you're 7-5 probably. You win 9-3 and 10-2. It's pretty simple to me.
Phil, if the Vols win tomorrow night, does this team led by Joey Aguilar go to the Swamp and finally win a game down there?
I don't know about that, but I mean that's
That's a little bit too much.
I'd love for it to happen, break that jinx. I mean, that'd be almost better than beating Alabama.
I mean, it happens so rarely, Phil.
Yeah.
I mean, last win in Alabama was 0-5. Last win in the Swamp was 0-3.
Yeah. I mean, you look at that Florida game coming in a few weeks, and the Vols are already down 14-0.
I was 23 years old. Didn't have any kids. Had all the hair color.
Full hair.
Yes.
David Hasselhoff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Simpler times.
Well, those last 20 years, well, everybody else in the SEC's gone down there and won except us, right? Ian Vanderbilt's won down there.
No excuses this year, Phil. No excuse. Hey, why are we talking about the Florida
The heck
game? We
with
got
them.
the Sooners in here. First things first.
Hey, Phil, what's your biggest
We're
key
going
to
to win
the
tomorrow.
night?
How many points do
Phil,
you think it's going to take to get a win tomorrow?
Phil, what's your biggest key to the game tomorrow for the Vols?
No turnover, play a clean game. I think if we play a clean game and score 40, we'll win the game.
FDR said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
That's right.
The only thing the Vols can beat the Vols tomorrow is the Vols.
Is the Vols. That's it.
Stay out of our own way.
Here.
Well, Heupel's good at home except when he plays Georgia. So I'm expecting to win tomorrow. If we don't, I'll be very upset. I love you guys. Nice meeting you all. See you.
Thank you. Thank you, Phil.
See you,
Great
buddy.
great seeing you earlier. Is it true Tennessee has never lost at home as a favorite in the Heupel era?
Oh. Is it true? Bob, is that true?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great stat
That
right
is a
there.
great stat. That and the Vols are favored.
I mean, he generally, I mean, that's so many great things about the Heupel era the past 5 years, but beating the teams you're supposed to beat.
Yeah.
That's as good as it gets.
We're not in the era where a Georgia State or a BYU or whomever comes in and suddenly it's a game with under a minute to go in the fourth.
And yeah, exactly.
You know,
our last guest, JG, was a victim of so many of those games, and the previous coaches couldn't get it done.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I thought it was fascinating what he said about wanting to play in this system and how he dreams of it. I think he would have been fantastic in this system.
Yeah, he would have flourished.
Yeah, somebody on the live chat even said that. Said a better coach, and JG has a better legend here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's get Geraldo in here next. What's up, Geraldo?
Gentlemen, what a great day this is. And it's because tomorrow we absolutely destroy Oklahoma. I don't see them having a shot if what Ramon Foster said yesterday is true and Neyland is toxic. But that requires people to get up out of their seat and make some noise. And I hope that people will have enough energy and hate and murder in their heart to do it.
Again with the inciting violence, Geraldo. I mean, we're kind of outnumbered right now with those Sooner fans. I don't know if we can take them.
Geraldo, one of our Sooner fans sitting in front of me said, "Could you please ask Geraldo if he has been drinking?"
No, this is me not drinking. You can't even imagine me if I was drinking. You should be afraid, Sooner fan.
Geraldo, pace yourself, my friend. You got like 24 hours till kickoff.
Tread lightly. You'd be outnumbered.
I would take them all by myself, sir. I could take them all right now by myself, and that's the mentality we got to have going into Neyland Stadium tomorrow. You got to make it borderline dangerous in that stadium, ball fans. If you're going to the game, go with murder in your heart. Make it toxic. Make it borderline dangerous. I need you foaming at the mouth, blood dripping from your mouth. Let's go!
See, this is what I was talking about earlier in the
Thank
show.
you, Geraldo.
Yeah, he's the one who said, come in wanting to murder someone. It's like, we can't abide with that. That's let's just have a good game, right? That's
At dinner last night, I raised my glass to Russ, Bear, my brother-in-law, and I said, "Here's to the Vols. Let's go with murder in our hearts."
Yeah.
Yes. It's a very peaceful evening and a peaceful toast.
Gosh. Man.
He may have very well stroked out there at the end of the call.
I hope my man's all right.
Yes. Oh, man.
Huge recruiting weekend
How many
for
are coming in?
Tennessee.
How many coming in?
I know David Gabriel Georges is going to be here, 5-star running back from Baylor and Chattanooga. I know that Rick Barnes is going to have, is it Peck? It's Carolyn Peck's nephew.
Yeah, the big guy, right?
The 6'9", 190,
Yeah.
top 100 player coming in. And then every recruit that Josh Elander has, I have to check myself, I want to say Vitello, that Elander has committed right now for the class of 2026 is expected in here. So a huge weekend. And speaking of Elander,
what a move.
What a flex, right?
What? That's the word. It was a flex.
Come up in your house and take your interim coach.
Man. Gator bait.
Chuck Jarrelliman.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's a good pronunciation. I was figuring out what it was.
I was working on it. I'm not 100% certain of it, but I'm rolling with it. You say it with confidence, Bob. People will believe you.
That's right.
Chuck Jarrelliman is the interim baseball coach at Florida as Kevin O'Sullivan takes a leave of absence. And I guess, is the guy who cleans the restrooms at Florida Condren Field, is he the interim coach now?
Yeah, it's a good question. I would say this, and I mentioned this on X last night, that is not the move of a coach that is just inheriting a program and going to be a caretaker of it. He's going to be that and more.
Yeah.
He's basically making a statement like, this is a growth job. We've seen it grow. We're going to continue to grow.
We're not coming in here just content to rest on our laurels and be what we have been, which is very good, by the way. We're kicking it up a notch.
Yeah.
We're taking it from 11 to 12.
Yeah.
Not satisfied.
No.
I just wonder if Tony saw that and just smiled. Probably like, that's my boy.
Had to.
You know, that's
Love it. Stay with us. Hour number 2 of the drive coming up. We're live today at Calhoun's on the river. Walker Smith with your top 4 at 4 when we continue next right here on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive. The voluntary reaction.
This football season, tune in to Big Orange Country's post-game radio free-for-all, The Voluntary Reaction, presented by the Griffin Law Firm. We'll be live on the Fan Run Radio app as soon as every UT game is over, taking your calls and breaking down the game to levels that can only be described as beyond scientific. So tune in and drink with us from the keg of glory or drown in the pool of despair. The Voluntary Reaction on Fan Run Radio.
The Voluntary Reaction. Raw, unfiltered, real.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
Knoxville, get ready. The Big Sports Show is coming Saturday, November 8th at the World Exposition Hall. Meet your favorite sports stars, Hall of Famer Earl Campbell, baseball greats Wade Boggs, Dwight Gooden, and Jose Canseco, plus UT legends Shamiqua Holtzclaw, Carl Pickens, and many more. Autographs, photos, and memories you'll never forget, all in one huge day. Tickets on sale. Get yours now at BigSportsShow.com. That's BigSportsShow.com. The Big Sports Show, Saturday, November 8th, Knoxville. Don't miss it.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
In a world filled with deadlines and screens, sometimes we forget the simple joys of life, days filled with special moments. At Inward Half, we understand the essence of these moments. Feel the difference between our breathable fabrics and flexible apparel as you disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with what truly matters. Inward Half. Simple luxury for on and off the course.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
Are you a federal employee facing workplace challenges like suspension or removal? Are you concerned about your security clearance with any federal agency? You know the Griffin Law Firm is your trusted ally in military legal matters. But did you know they also specialize in civilian federal employment law? If you're a federal employee facing workplace challenges like suspension or removal, if you're concerned about your security clearance with any federal agency, the DOE, FBI, FCC, or DOD, you might not know it, but you do have legal recourse. The Griffin Law Firm specializes in federal employment law, military law, and security defense law. VFL Marshall Griffin and his experienced team are ready to make your problem their problem, no matter which federal agency you work for. Don't face federal employment issues alone. Remember, remain silent, request counsel, call Griffin Law, 888-707-4282, online at griffinlawdefense.com.
It's time for the Drive's Top 4 at 4.
Back here on the Drive, hour number 2 underway from the deck at Calhoun's on the river. Russell Smith, Christopher Gabriel. Bear is here.
I love it. About time.
Yeah, we started at the regular time today.
Exactly.
You know.
Well, there's 3 microphones and there were 3 of you guys.
3 o'clock is not a suggested starting time.
Hanging out with Cody and my new friend Leanne.
Oh, hello, Leanne.
She works for KPD.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
She didn't even look over when I said that, so because she didn't.
Aaron and Cody like to remain on friendly terms with the authorities.
Yes.
Law enforcement. We've already asked her, she had a gun.
All right, back to the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Walker Smith standing by with the top 4 at 4. Hit it, Walker.
Thanks, Russell. At number 1, number 14, Tennessee, again listed linebacker Arion Carter as questionable on the SEC injury report for Saturday night's game against Oklahoma. Vols and the Sooners on Saturday night are scheduled for a 7:30 start on ABC in Neyland Stadium. Defensive back Colton Hood was not listed on the injury report again last night.
Reports I saw this morning indicated that Arion Carter is very unlikely to play.
Yeah, I think we saw the same thing. It did not seem that way, which is unfortunate with the defense that can't afford to lose anybody else.
He's got turf toe in both feet.
That's very unusual. It's
very painful.
It's very yeah, he's not playing.
I was talking to a buddy of mine that played his VFL, and he said until you have no idea just how absolutely excruciating. Yeah. You can't play. He said you can barely walk.
Yeah,
it's bad enough. So, but hopefully we can take care of business without him, and then that will give him, the open week. Then we got is it New Mexico after that?
New Mexico State, I think it is, right?
So he will have strung together a good 4 to 5 weeks of just completely being off of it.
Of course, the last time the Aggies came to the SEC, they took down Auburn. If you remember that, they went into the Plains and beat Auburn there.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna.
That's not gonna happen. No, they're in trouble. They're already in trouble. Yeah.
It's like the Sooners are.
At number 2, Tennessee head baseball coach Josh Elander has filled the open vacancy on his coaching staff with current Florida interim head coach Chuck Girolamo. Sources confirmed to VolQuest, Girolamo has been the assistant head coach for the Gators the last 6 seasons. He was elevated to interim head coach when skipper Kevin O'Sullivan went on a leave of absence for personal reasons.
I mean, what a hire!
Oh,
what a boss move from Josh Elander.
Just slap one of your arch rivals silly. I wasn't aware that they're best friends.
Is that right?
He was on the staff at
know
TCU when Elander played there.
That puts a little more sense behind this, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then I've done a little bit of research while you guys were on. Apparently, according to several of the beat guys, the Florida baseball beat guys, I think he thought it may be a deal where he thought that he was just getting Sully was going to turn it over to him, and all of a sudden he's got interim, and then Elander calls. I mean, it's a great move for him. You can get away from all that mess, get up here, help Elander get off to a great start, and really put a nice final polish on his resume.
Jerelliman was on Kendall Rogers' list of 25 assistant coaches who are ready to be a head coach in college baseball. So he might not be here long, but it's a good pickup to help launch the Elander era.
Put whatever weight on this you want. I spoke by text to my source in Gainesville. Take it for what it's worth, saying that Sully is not all that loved within that athletic department.
I could see that.
When you kind of connect the dots a little bit, it's not hard to see that.
Well, it apparently caught them completely by surprise down there.
Hate it for them.
Truly. At number 3, Tennessee football's game against Georgia Tech next season will be played at Bobby Dodd Stadium instead of Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, new Georgia Tech AD Ryan Alpert announced. Tech used a survey of season ticket holders to help decide if the game would be played at Tech's home field or the Mercedes-Benz, and they voted for it to be at home.
Newsflash, fans like playing in their home stadium, not in gigantic domes in the middle of a metropolis. They like being on a campus where they can tailgate, walk right into the game.
Yeah.
Not terribly surprising.
That and for Tennessee fans, it's going to be fun. I mean, that's a really cool stadium
great
right down
place.
there in downtown Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's going to be really fun for our fans to get to go there. We'll have Georgia Tech up here, which back when I was a kid, we did home, we played Georgia Tech all the time.
That setting there is unlike most, just because it's this nice, cool stadium, right, as you said, right in the middle of downtown.
Well, and that'll be fun for our fans and for Georgia Tech fans as well to sort of renew that rivalry. And I mean, are they going to lose before we go down there at some point? I mean,
they may not.
It's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, it will be.
And at number 4, Game 6 between the Dodgers and Blue Jays is tonight as Toronto looks to close out the series up 3-2. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will start for LA, and ace Kevin Gausman will take the mound for the Jays. First pitch is at 8 p.m. on Fox.
This is going to be like a 2-1 game tonight between these two guys.
I just tell you, coming in from Los Angeles, the mood was somber in LAX. And Mookie Betts' quote after the game going, "I've been terrible." It's like, tell me something you don't know. Tell me something, that I don't know. They've all been terrible.
How many of the Blue Jays off that 93 World Series team can we name real quick?
Joe Carter.
That's the one.
That's it.
Walk-off.
That's it.
Tony Fernandez.
Okay.
Robbie Alomar.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. Alomar was on that team, wasn't he?
I mean, I could tell you with my family, most of them for years in Philadelphia, Joe Carter's a 4-letter word. I'm just telling you what it is.
Mitch Williams needs to be the 4-letter.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Gave that one up, as I recall.
Yeah,
it was a 4-letter word.
Yeah.
Thank you, Walker. Excellent. That is the top 4 at 4. Brought to you by our friends here at Calhoun's on the River, one of the iconic restaurants here in East Tennessee. And when they talk about a fall football game, and you got the leaves are starting to turn. You've got the water. You've got the Vol Navy. The boats are pulling up as we speak. You've got the stadium in the distance. The sun is starting to set. The lights are going to come on that stadium. There's going to be that ethereal glow later tonight. Basilio's band is going to be playing, but come anyway.
Fountain City Radio. Whoa. Whoa.
Well, they said we were supposed to do a number with them. I've got to cut out. I've got trick-or-treating duties to do.
I have to eat. You talk about the Vol Navy. There was one boat that was having a bit of a logistical problem trying to find their way.
I know, yeah.
There was a little bit of an issue
Those
out
big
there.
boats are hard to dock,
Yeah,
man.
they are. Yeah.
Oh, it says that. Sorry, Monaco's new friend Leanne, who won't look over here. Her brother, that was his boat that burnt the day of the Georgia State game.
Wow.
She was telling us all about it.
Saw a video of that.
It was a harbinger of things to come.
Yes.
Yeah.
That poor kid with the trumpet player passed out on the field.
Oh, yeah.
The kid was just face down in the dirt.
The rest of them stepping over him like Nick Saban. It's just going on.
And then Georgia State came onto the field, and
we had cornbread.
Whatever happened there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We don't have to dwell on that, right now.
There's no need. There's no need.
865-966-3435, your phone number to get on the show this afternoon, 966-3435. Matthew in Dallas.
It's
Matty is next. What's up, Matt?
What's going on, Russell? This is a circle of trust. This is a circle of trust, Russell. You got to tell the truth. You put that tie on this morning. Was it pre-tied already for you?
It's a clip-on. Thank you very much. And I had zero problem whatsoever with it.
Oh, man. It's fantastic, this generation. My brother graduated during COVID, and fast forward to now, they've started to make him go back into the office. And he came to me about, 3-4 months ago, and he said, hey, can you refresh my memory on how to tie a tie?
That's tough. That's tough. One of those skills every man should have, I think. Bear, can you tie a tie?
Yes. I went to Catholic school.
Oh, you were tying him at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would go with the Windsor knot?
I go with the half Windsor.
I'd do the half Windsor.
Yeah, the half Windsor.
Classic.
So that's why everybody busts on me because I wear khaki shorts and gray or navy blue t-shirts.
Right.
But, after Catholic school and one job, I decided to steer away from ever having to wear a tie ever again.
There were people on X last night commenting Bear outdressing Russ at dinner.
It happens.
That's what they said.
I'm something of a clothes horse. I'm a trendsetter. Fashionista, you might say.
I've always thought of you that way.
Yeah.
I felt underdressed
a lot
next
of
to you.
time, 90% of the time, I'm just too lazy to do it. It's like I'm just going to be seeing Russ and the boys. Great T-shirt it is.
No, you looked right off a GQ cover last night. It was very impressive.
Bear
very
chic. Yeah, is what they're calling it.
Yes indeed.
Russell, Bear, I want you guys to put on your Knoxville Catholic, your West Rebels hat for a second and answer this. Obviously, we want to score points tomorrow. Everybody that watches this team says the first one to 40 probably wins. And my question to that is, do you think Tennessee needs to almost reinvent themselves and run less tempo to get to 40, or would you run more tempo? Obviously, we know what this defense is for Tennessee. It's a lot of highs, a lot of lows. It's going to give up some points, but it's going to have some takeaways. And my thought was, if you run less tempo and you have those 6-minute drives, you're more likely susceptible to have a more less than fatigued defense. And I'll hang up with that thought. As always, boys, go Vols, and have a safe night.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate the phone call.
The thing I come to with this bunch is they'll get somebody the first 2 plays, they'll do great, and they'll get somebody in the 3rd and long, and then it's, I don't want to mess with anything we're doing on offense.
You do what you do best, and tempo is it. I understand what he's saying, but I'd rather go and get as many points as you can. Don't play because you're not playing not to lose, but do not play because you're trying to keep Oklahoma off the field. They're going to score points whether they're on the field for a 2-minute drive or a 6-minute drive.
Did you guys see the note on VolQuest this morning about Lane Kiffin taking a shot, and I don't think I saw this, at Oklahoma and their propensity for sign stealing, which I'd never really heard much about. But apparently they kind of intimated that Tennessee is very much aware of that and will be going to extreme lengths to protect their signals and whatnot tomorrow night.
The Sooners, huh?
Those sneaky Sooners.
Look at that.
They're
sending us some signs right now. Look at
Don't trust them.
Yeah.
Don't trust them.
I mean, here's
never trust a team in red.
Here's the thing. I'm just going to say, I think everybody, including us, I think all these guys are constantly steal.
Oh, yeah.
You call it stealing.
You ain't
signs.
cheating. You ain't trying.
Got that right.
That's it.
Thank you, Matthew. Let's get our next caller in here. This will be Ryan. Hello, Ryan. You're on Fan Run Radio.
How you all doing?
Excellent. Thank you.
So all week we've been talking about our perspective, what Tennessee needs to do. Let's look at it from Oklahoma's perspective. They're coming into the game thinking it's a must-win also with the remaining schedule that they have with the Greg Sankey screw job coming into the league. But do you all think it's fair about the Brent Venables being fired if the season goes down?
I mean, me personally, no. I don't. Brian Kelly. I don't think I would have fired James Franklin. I think a lot of these schools are jumping into this, and
Fair's got nothing to do with it. It's college football. It's crazy. Like Brian Kelly lost 3 games to 3 top 10 teams. They blow them out because they got emotional.
Yeah.
And made a $50 million decision over a weekend because the governor was angry.
Yeah. Yeah. I spoke to
What's fair about that?
I spoke to my buddy from the Oklahoman, and what he said to me was that it depends on who you talk to. If you talk to fans, many, not all, but many Oklahoma fans think, can we get somebody else, somebody with more of an offensive mind? But if you talk to people inside the university athletic department, it's an entirely different view of Brent Venables. You got Oklahoma fans here. I wonder what they think.
What do you think, Ryan?
I mean, I just feel like, his offense has been kind of bad since he's been there, but I do feel like he has them going in the right direction as an outside fan looking in. But is college sports, and nobody gets time anymore. So
let's see what the Sooners in here think. Would you guys get rid of Brent Venables right now to hire Josh Heupel?
Oh,
one guy says one lady over there says, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Check back tomorrow night about 10 p.m. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Russ Bear, I'll just say this. When I look at Brent Venables' staff, what I think about is when Bob Stoops took over, and I remember a lot of folks in Sooner Nation saying, what does he know about offense? And who was his first offensive coordinator? Mike Leach. And that they took off from there. So when I look at Brent Venables' staff, my thought is not so much Brent Venables, but is there a better offensive coordinator that they can get? Because the flow of talent offensively, especially at quarterback, it never gets cut off going into Norman. Never.
Well, heading out, I do think the Balls are going to win in a shootout tomorrow night. Let's hope Willie Martinez did some coaching during this week, because Stephen Hawking can make the first guy miss on our defense.
Oh, wow. Too soon.
That's way too soon.
Too soon. Thank you, Ryan. Good, great, tough crowd.
Yeah, tough crowd. Oh, tough crowd.
865-966-3435. Coming up, we're going to try and track down the Cookie Man, if at all possible. And we're also going to tell you what the next 2 items in the box are. We already got the griddle and the tickets to the Vandy game. I mean,
very
we're
dramatic.
getting set to give all this away here in just a little bit. So stay with us. You're listening to The Drive, Fan Run Radio. Back with more right after this.
The Drive. Catch up with all things Fan Run by subscribing to our podcast feed. Like, rate, and download the show from the Fan Run app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This football season, crack open a cold beer that doesn't fumble the flavor. Garage Beer is 100% beer-flavored beer. No gimmicks, just cold beer. Co-owned by the Kelsey brothers and brewed right here in the Volunteer State, Garage Beer is perfect for fall fire pits and Tennessee tailgates. So pick up a 12-pack today of the official beer of Football Fridays on Fan Run Radio. Garage Beer, 100% beer-flavored beer.
Dick's House of Sport at Westtown Mall is a destination devoted to sport, and it's your destination for exclusive events and experiences. Come visit a store like no other. Check out our 40-foot rock wall, golf performance center, Hit Tracks batting cage, and outdoor turf field. You can now rent our space for private events and birthday parties. Learn more about our events and exclusive product launches on Facebook and Instagram at Dick's House of Sport KNX. Dick's House of Sport, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
It's time for the North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week. Brought to you by North Knox Siding and Windows. Call 865-689-0505 or visit them online at northknoxsidingandwindows.com.
This week's North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week is Central High School wide receiver Torrin McAfee. McAfee helped lead Central to a wild 40-39 win over William Blount last week. McAfee had 9 catches for 270 yards and 3 touchdowns as the Bobcats improved to 7-2 on the season. Central High School's Torrin McAfee, this week's North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week.
North Knox Siding and Windows, locally owned and operated. They can handle all your siding, window, gutter, and roofing needs. Call 865-689-0505 for a free estimate or go online to northknoxsidingandwindows.com.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Got a flat tire? Strange noise under the hood? Don't stress. Roll into Matlock Tire and Auto Service. From oil changes and brake repairs to brand new tires, Matlock's certified techs do it all. Fast, friendly, and fair priced, Matlock is the home of the price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. 5 locations in East Tennessee. Visit matlocktireservice.com to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment.
Hi, I'm Jessica Lodgen, one of the hygienists here at Knoxville Smiles. If your children are having sleep or behavioral issues, we have things we can do in modern dentistry that can help not just with their dental health, but also their overall health. Early intervention is the key for younger patients and can avoid costly procedures later in life. If you'd like to learn more, give us a call here at the office and schedule an appointment. 865-539-1776. Or just book online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Fan Run Radio, The Drive continues. 105.7 FM, 1340 AM, streaming live this afternoon at fanrunradio.com and on your free Fan Run app. A variety of ways for you to experience the program. If you miss anything, go and check out our podcast. It's presented by our good over at Broadway Carpets. Christopher, Gabriel, and Bear hanging out with me. We're at Calhoun's on the River, and we like to go about this time every Friday and check in with our good friend, the Cookie Man, Logan Quinton, whose appearance is brought to you by our friends at Crumble this afternoon. LQ, I bend the knee to you. The king is dead. Long live the king. You came, you saw, you conquered, you took the crown. To the victor go the spoils. Congratulations, my friend.
It's been too long, Russ. It's been way too long, but perfect timing. I mean, to pull off the win like the Powell Panthers did last night. I mean, that matchup could only go one way. If we're going to be honest, going into that game, I mean, it was cold. It was wet. It had all the makings of being an ugly game, and you had to be the prettiest one to come out of the pile, right? And that's what I think about when I think about last night's game. Huge victory for the Panthers, even though it didn't mean anything in terms of playoff position for Powell. You had to get that monkey off your back, and that's what we did last night.
Putting the finishing touches on the Shakespearean tragedy that has been West High School's 2025 football season. Started before the season even begun. I won't bore you with the gory details, CG, but both teams make the playoffs, but I mean, this should be Powell's year. I guess we get Sevier next week. Who do the Panthers get?
Sounds like Morristown West. So a little bit different this year in terms of the way the pods are set up throughout the state. And so, yeah, West, I know you're kind of making a little light of it, Russ, but if you're Sevier County, drawing West, I know the game, it was a 15-3 game last night, but the way West closed out the season, I can guarantee you there's teams that are looking about the possibilities of facing West in the playoffs, and starts out with Sevier County. That's a tough draw. I mean, to be a number 1 seed, that's a tough draw to begin things.
Yeah. Logan, the other big news coming out tomorrow night, Maryville makes a statement as they take Oak Ridge, previously unbeaten, to the woodshed, telling the Wildcats, not your time quite yet. We're still the Maryville Red Rebels, and the road to Chattanooga goes through us.
Yep. Yeah, that's a fantastic season, fantastic regular season for Derek Ring and company. But, yeah, the two Blount County teams are, the Gold Star Award winners when you talk about teams of the area, Maryville and Alcoa. As far as the Rebels, complete defensive dominance last night. This was like I think about like a UFC fight or something, just lulling you to sleep and locking you into submission. I think they held Oak Ridge to like 74 total yards. Maryville is just playing at another level. What a season it's been for them, but also don't dismiss the Wildcats. I mean, a fantastic regular season campaign, going 9-1 in their first year in 6A.
Some outstanding playoff matchups getting set. What has your eye tonight? And then, of course, we'll all be glued to our computers over the weekend trying to figure out what the playoff brackets look like.
Yeah, man, it gets a little messy in some of these regions. In 5A, Region 3, there's still a bunch of scenarios that could work out. East Hamilton plays McMinn County, Ray County, and Walker Valley. So that's going to be interesting to see how that shakes out. Those are your 1 through 4 seeds. It's just a matter of who beats who. So those are the ones I'm eyeing in terms of more locally in Knox County. Not a ton. We had so many last night, but Clinton travels to Halls. This is the only one that can kind of change some things in terms of seedings. Halls is probably the favorite, right? And they do that. They lock up, the number 3 seed. Carnes going to Central. Central has locked up the number 2 seed in Region 2 5A. So no playoff positioning matters for that. But the star of the show tonight, in terms of, the area, I think, in my opinion, Alcoa travels to Anderson County. I mentioned Alcoa a second ago, being right up there with Maryville in terms of teams that are kind of in that elite category. Anderson County, if they pull the upset, that would be wild. But I think I would expect the Tornadoes to keep this train rolling, and it would, if Anderson County does pull up the upset, they would have the number 1 seed. But I think the Tornadoes should keep on rolling.
Hey, Logan, it's CG. Nice to talk to you again. Last time we talked was, a year ago. Hey, I'm in from California. We have great high school football in California. The 2 primary areas are the Los Angeles area, Southern California, and in the Central Valley, Fresno. A lot of D1 talent comes out of there. When you look at high school football here in Tennessee, how do you rate that relative to states like California, Texas, Pennsylvania, Ohio?
Oh, man, that's those. I talked about Alcoa and Maryville being the elite teams in the area. That's when I think about the states across the nation, those are the elite categories. But Tennessee, man, the talent that we've seen in recent years, I think would be, in conversation for kind of that next tier down. I think it can be underrated at times when, folks are scouting and talking about the talent pools from states or regions. You mentioned, high school football in California. I got a sight of Casey Clausen last night at West High School. So I'm trying to figure out, what he's doing in town. I don't know if they're honoring one of the volunteer teams this weekend or not, but it was kind of cool to see him. No, he coaches, doesn't he coach a prep school out there in California?
Yeah.
Yeah, he and Rick both, I believe, are on the same staff.
What's interesting is Tyler Bray. I worked at a radio station with his father. Dad is bigger than him. I mean,
I think I remember that.
Yeah,
wow.
Bigger than him. Yeah.
Genes. It's a big deal. Hey, Logan, always appreciate it, my man. What a season it has been. Can't wait to talk playoffs with you. Before we get your thoughts on Josh Elander and the baseball situation here at Tennessee, tell me a little bit about Crumble Cookies and the Halloween confetti milkshake cookie that is available this weekend.
That one's a fantastic one. They've got all the tricks for you, all the treats. I would like to mention the chocolate peanut butter brownie. That's kind of a heavy dose, heavy hitter right there. That one looks fantastic. It's got the peanut butter spread over the brownie, and they've got some some Reese's mixed in to the frosting. You mentioned the confetti milkshake cookie. I always love those versions, and this one's the Halloween flair with the black and orange confetti in it. Don't underestimate the pumpkin cheesecake cookie. This one I'm excited to try. But they got plenty for the bag. I mean, we're going to be trick or treating tonight. For those looking to add something to your Halloween festivities, go pick up a 6-pack or a party box at Crumble. It's an amazing. They are on an amazing run of lineups. This is like three weeks straight of just elite lineups for you. So be sure to check them out. The 3 area locations.
Outstanding. So, Logan, last week we talked to you, and Logan, by the way, I don't know many people who love Tennessee baseball more than Logan Quinton, the Cookie Man. We talked to you this time last week, LQ. Tennessee baseball in crisis. Tony Vitello had left. We all wanted Josh Elander to be the hire, but we weren't sure it was going to happen. Some people thought it wouldn't happen. It does happen. Danny White makes the obvious move the very next day on Saturday. And Chuck Jereleman coming to Knoxville as well to join Josh Elander. What a move that is last night. Your thoughts on this tumultuous week for Tennessee baseball on Rocky Top?
Yeah, you mentioned how we spoke last Friday, and to go from the level of concern, anxiousness, worry to now is just a whirlwind. I mean, ball fans and also the staff and the players feel like they got their guy in Josh Elander, right? And then to add to the mix, and I'm standing there getting the notifications on my phone on the sidelines last night and was just gobsmacked. The fact that they were able to make a hire like that. I mean, you were already excited.
Logan, did you know who Chuck Jereleman was before the hire was announced, or did you have to do some Googling like the rest of us?
No, absolutely. Absolutely know all about him. One of the best recruiters in the nation, and did not expect. I mean, I had folks asking me all throughout the week, like, what's Elander going to do with this other spot? And I think there was an agreement amongst media and people who followed this thing closely here locally that probably going to be an internal hire, right? Keep the train rolling, keep the machine in operation, so to speak. But to go out and grab a hire like that, one of the best recruiters in the country, one of the best offensive minds, hitting coaches in the country, and don't underestimate his ability to pull from some of his connections that he's made in terms of, we talked about high school football and all the ponds you can fish out of. When it comes to college baseball, Florida is a staple, and don't underestimate that. I mean, this is going to be wild to see what Josh Elander can do with this addition, and it adds to the mix, man, and it's beautiful.
Hey, Logan, one quick thought on this. A couple of weeks ago when I guessed on the drive with Russ and with Bob and with Bear, I said that I thought a lot of folks misunderstood what I was saying about Danny White, that if he made the unconventional hire, which when you go back to his time at Buffalo, he is the guy who makes an unconventional hire. He did it with Kim Caldwell. Mm-hmm. He did it with Nate Oates at Buffalo. Usually that means he hires someone who is not on anybody's radar. So in this case, he made the conventional hire for all the right reasons. Did you think he would make this hire? I mean, it's the good hire, but did you think he might try to kind of fool everybody and say, yeah, we're gonna push the whole Vitello regime away and go some way different?
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure, but I felt pretty positive that he would go this route. And look, I think it was a matter of timing. He had to move quick on this. You were in the middle of fall ball. On December 1st, you have to have a roster of 34 plus 3 student designations. So whatever move he made, say it was a brand new coaching staff, they had their work cut out for them and had short amount of time to deal with cutting down this enormous roster as it stands right now with talent galore, right? So I think I think that was a factor, but I think also Elander, I would say his interview probably was the icing on the cake. I think there was a lean towards him, but also I think you saw that 48 hour period of whatever happened with Kevin Schnall. And I don't know what other phone calls, connections Danny White made, but in very quick order, they were saying, hey, let's give it to Elander, let's keep this train rolling.
Outstanding. Logan, we appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for jumping on with us. Enjoy the Friday Night Lights, and we'll talk again next week.
Yes, sir. Y'all boys have fun down by the banks.
Yes, sir. Logan Quinton, the Cookie Man. His appearance brought to you by our friends at Crumble Cookies. They're online, crumblecookies.com. 3 locations to serve you on the Bill Clinton Highway in North Knoxville. They're out in Maryville and then Turkey Creek, Parkside Drive.
That's a big rivalry with them. Is that how?
Powell and West. Yeah,
Powell and West,
we bang heads.
And then
we've had the upper hand. My Rebels have had the upper hand for a number of years, and they
got you.
They took us down.
Where does Knoxville Catholic fit in all this?
Well, most of the public schools won't play Catholic.
Is that because they're just afraid of him?
I mean, it's not so much afraid.
I asked because in Philly, the Catholic League doesn't play anybody. The public league doesn't play anybody. So is it that kind of thing?
Well, I mean, it's just Knox Catholic recruits.
Okay.
So they're in the private school.
Gotcha.
With the football factory schools from the mid-state in Chattanooga.
Gotcha.
Which we've got Baylor tonight from Chattanooga with a kid. What is this?
David Gabriel Georges.
DGB. Yeah.
Over under rushing total for DGG tonight. 300 yards.
I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over on 300.
Have you seen this kid, CG?
No.
He's a junior in high school. He looked like Travis Henry last year. He's like 14 years old.
Oh, no.
No, everybody wants.
So he's a big stud.
It's Tennessee and Ohio State.
Okay. Well,
he'll be here tomorrow night.
That's even more reason.
Good things if you see him.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah.
All right. We're going to get Roberto in here first, though. Been revealing the next 2 prizes in the fan run box. Are you ready?
It's very emotional. I can't wait.
So we've already got Bob's Mustache.
Yes, Bob's Mustache.
2 tickets to Tennessee Vandy.
Wonderful.
A Blackstone outdoor griddle station.
That's unbelievable.
That is the mustache.
We've got the Ultimate Ears Hyperboom portable speaker.
Nice.
I don't know what that is.
All right.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
We've got the Yeti Tundra 45 hard cooler.
So aren't
those things like $1 billion?
Yeah,
that's a big boy.
That's all you need for your
That's the
tailgate.
big boy.
That's all you need.
Your big boy.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh man, unbelievable! All right, we're about little over an hour away. From picking out a lucky winner.
That's exciting.
Get on down here. You still got time to sign up. Calhoun's on the river. Roberto is next. What's up, Roberto?
Great seeing you guys. Great seeing you guys
Yes,
today,
sir.
guys. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you. Go for it.
Yeah, you know what? It wasn't great seeing all these Oklahoma fans in town. They're going to show up and show out. Good for them. Cute little program they have down there.
I've noticed there was a big topic on social media last night where there was a lot of Oklahoma fans basically saying that they've heard all this awful stuff about the Tennessee fan base and Vol Twitter, but that they actually liked us and we didn't mess with them.
Vol Twitter is not real life.
No, those folks out in Norman, those are good people. Those are good folks.
Dirt burglars.
Yeah.
They're apparently very similar to our fans.
Yeah, they are. They're good folks. And I mentioned my buddy Ryan Aber, longtime writer for the Oklahoman, and he to this day says 2 things. One, he's covered games at about 70 different stadiums. He's never been in a louder stadium than Neyland. But the other thing is he said folks still talk about how much they enjoyed, and it not because Oklahoma won, but how much they enjoyed Knoxville, the people, the fans, just the camaraderie, of college football fans. And it's good to hear that. I think, college football fans, when they come from an elite program, the program history, they act like it. And that's what their fans do, I think.
Well, and we have kind of a kindred friendship with them because we believe Texas should go to hell. All of us. So,
That's like they understood you in a sentence, right?
Well, it's really funny. I mean, it would be North Mexico. They would be the southernmost state to Mexico if it hadn't been for us, though. So, but Texas still hasn't thanked us for sending Davy Crockett, who would have been the president of the United States, down there to get slaughtered at the Alamo. But who's counting? Guys, respect that. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. It was a little too soon. This evening, I was down there. I said, "Hey to you guys, I'm driving home," and I'm thinking to myself, like, where are we at? Their defense is as good as our offense, and their offense is better than our defense. And special teams, nobody plays special teams anymore. We're paying a guy $800,000 to fair catch every punt, which is fine. So advantage Oklahoma, I think. But man, Neyland at night, dark mode. We're bringing out all the stops. That place is going to be well lubricated tomorrow. I don't think many people have seen Neyland because it's going to be a playoff atmosphere. People, the next 4 games for the University of Tennessee, assuming that they play well tomorrow, they're going to keep treating this as a playoff atmosphere. I bet you we sell out New Mexico State, and I guarantee you we sell out Vanderbilt if there's a chance for us to have a play-in game. So tomorrow night's going to be what a playoff atmosphere should feel like in Neyland. Whether we get one, whether we went out and get one, or we don't win out and don't get one, or we lose a game, tomorrow night we need to make it beyond borderline dangerous. Beyond nasty. What was it that our boy said yesterday? Ramon Foster, Russ?
Toxic.
Toxic is so beautiful. Don't be mean to the Oklahoma fans because they hate Texas too. But a toxic atmosphere would be kind of fun. Let's go drink their bloods from a skull. Take care.
Hey, you set everything up where you said that their offense is better than our defense. Where do you stand at the line of scrimmage with Oklahoma coming in -3 offensive linemen against the defensive rush that, all things being equal, has been pretty darn good?
Roberto hung up.
Well,
he's not interested in your question.
Apparently he's not.
He's not here to be badgered.
You know what, Roberto? Hanging up too soon. Okay, too soon.
When we continue, we'll get more of your phone calls going. Plus, a bird is in here.
There is a bird. There is a bird in here.
He wants out.
Yeah.
On a porch.
Watch out for those torches out there, Birdie.
Yeah.
We've also got news about a former Tennessee head coach.
Oh.
He's back. Oh. And he's bringing the cornbread.
Okay.
We'll let you know who and where he's headed. That's a little bit of a hint. Stay with us. It's Fan Run Radio. Back with more right after this.
The Drive. Big Orange Country's home for sports. This is Fan Run Radio.
For over 3 years, Crumble Cookies has served the Knoxville area. From Clinton Highway to Parkside Drive. Even our friends out in Maryville have reached you, our fans, with the best cookies in the game. This fall, Crumble is gearing up for yet another fantastic season. Whether you're tailgating or looking for a pick-me-up after getting the kids from school, Crumble has you covered. Download the Crumble app to check out this week's rewards and features. And stop on by. Tell them Fan Run sent you, but don't miss the cookies.
Bankruptcy, divorce, personal injury. These are just some of the curveballs life can throw at you. Fortunately, East Tennessee has someone to help you work through these problems and recover. The law offices of Jerry R. Givens. If you're in need of legal advice, call today to set up a free, no-obligation consultation. 865-801-9250. As always, the phone call is free, the advice is free, so what do you have to lose? Call 865-801-9250 or go online to jrglawtn.com. That's jrglawtn.com. The law offices of Jerry R. Givens. Legal expertise you can rely on.
White Claw is taking hard seltzer to new heights with White Claw Surge. At 8% alcohol, White Claw Surge is a stronger wave of refreshment that doesn't compromise on taste. Available in 4 bold waves of flavor like ripe blackberry, citrusy blood orange, zesty natural lime, and tart cranberry. Check out your favorite retailer in-store and online for the White Claw Surge Variety 12-pack and 16-ounce single-serve cans. White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly.
Running a business, coaching a team, planning your next big event, you need more than just gear. You need SM Athletics and Logo Solutions. Custom uniforms, branded apparel, promotional products, done right, done fast, and built to show off your brand with pride. From local businesses to high schools to major universities, SM Athletics is trusted by winners. Get real service, get real quality, get noticed. SM Athletics and Logo Solutions, where your brand comes to life.
Visit smathletics.com and let's build something great together.
Are you tired of waiting on interest rates to drop before you start saving money? I'm Chris Burleson with University Lending Group, and I've got a better way. With a traditional closed-end mortgage, most of your payment goes straight to interest, not your balance. But with my Smart Loan, every deposit you make cuts your principal immediately and reduces interest in real time. On average, my clients pay off their mortgage in just 7 years. Call me today at 865-388-7634 or visit smartloantn.com and let's turn your income into financial freedom. NMLS number 332941.
With over 60 years of experience in the industry, Merritt Garage Doors has a wealth of expertise in commercial overhead doors in the East Tennessee area. Merritt offers a wide range of door styles like sectionals, rolling steel, high-speed, and sheet doors. They also supply and install a wide range of dock equipment. If your business is in need of overhead doors, no matter the type, look no further than Merritt Garage Door, Knoxville's best and most trusted overhead door company. Contact them anytime for a free estimate at 865-933-5319 or online at merrittgaragedoor.com.
Tired of waiting for the weekend or good weather to play around? From casual to committed, Back 9 Golf has got you covered. Open to the public and offering flexible membership opportunities, they offer 24/7 access to 5 different simulators, providing cutting-edge technology, instant swing feedback, fun mini games, and a wide variety of courses to choose from. Perfect for that solo round you want after work, or swing by with food and drinks for an afternoon with friends and family. No stressful tee times, no rain delays. It's Back 9 Golf your way. Book your tee time now at theback9golf.com.
Friday Night Lights are back, and that means so is the SM Athletics Friday Night Scoreboard Show. Join me, Tim Hill, a.k.a. Vols Tim 85, and my crew every Friday night starting at 9:30 p.m. Live action, live calls, and all of the biggest talking points in East Tennessee high school football. It's the Friday Night Scoreboard Show presented by SM Athletics right here on Fan Run Radio, 1340 AM, the free Fan Run app, and streaming live on YouTube on Fan Run TV.
Back here on the Drive, Fan Run Radio, coming to you live from the porch, from the deck, Calhoun's on the river, where we are this afternoon. We've got a great crowd out here. It's been a fantastic day. We've been broadcasting live since 11 with Basilio. I thought William and friends did a great job holding it down from 1 till 3.
Great job. Those guys, they're great. Young radio artists doing a heck of a job. Allie.
Allie's got fans.
Allie's got she had a whole corner of the restaurant just crazy for her. But she had the Blackhawks jersey on, which is a native Chicago.
Yeah.
And I now love her like she's my daughter. So it's great.
Outstanding showing here today. And we're going to give away the box here in about an hour. People very excited. We're going to reveal the final 2 items in it after the top 5 at 5.
It's very dramatic.
And then we will we'll give it away.
Can't wait.
Give it away now is the chili pepper set.
And you know what's interesting is that box, it's like an IKEA box. There's all those things in that box, and the box is this big. Right? You know,
so what are we up to now? We got a Blackstone.
You got the Yeti.
The Yeti.
Tickets.
The mustache.
The football tickets.
You got the speaker. You got the Hound mustache.
Crazy speaker.
A lot of stuff in there. A lot of good stuff in there. The NCAA informed Jacksonville State this week.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
That it was clear to hire former Tennessee coach and one-time Alabama defensive coordinator Jeremy Pruitt.
Man, cornbread.
Cornbread is back.
Cornbread.
Man.
I mean, who cares? I mean, let the guy coach at Jackson.
Let him out now. He's paid his penance.
Yeah, unless he ends up back as DC
at
Alabama, hammering us.
They play at McDonald's Field, so I mean, it's
what are you going to do? What does the analyst at Jacksonville State do? What are you analyzing?
Game film.
I don't know. Yeah.
And I would imagine
make sure they've got the right mix in the Gatorade.
You would think so, right? How many cups are all lined up for the players?
Make sure the pH balance in the dirt.
Got to be right.
Is just so.
What day do we have orange, lemon, lime, and so on?
I mean, as much fun as we have with him, I mean, He was a good defense coordinator for Alabama. I'm sure he's going to be breaking down game film.
It's just during COVID when he had the whole Lawrence of Arabia look. The whole thing, that was too much. Yeah, he had that whole thing work. It was just too much.
When he had the 6-year show cause was issued in 2023, so this is like getting parole. The NCAA is giving time off for good behavior now.
Yeah, apparently, and because you don't see the NCAA always doing that.
No,
I mean it's just
never.
It's just not their norm to do that. So
Bruce Pearl had to wait out all 8 years, whatever it was. Well, if I'm Donnie Tyndall today, I'm like, hey, what about me?
You know what? When you play
gave me 10 years, 8 or 9 years ago, let's go ahead and
Donnie Tyndall was,
free Donnie Tyndall, I say.
He was way out there, way beyond what Pruitt was doing.
You played the Donnie Tyndall card. That's
I don't know, man.
He had assistant coaches taking like standardized tests for
So
players.
is that worse than just
in the eyes of the
paying
NCAA,
guys?
Academic fraud is,
I don't
correct me if I'm wrong, you've been around a lot longer than I have. That is the one thing, any kind of type of academic fraud I've always read, that they will absolutely hammer you.
Yeah, they will. That is true. I mean, that is one of for all the inconsistencies in Indianapolis with the NCAA. That is a road that a school doesn't want to go down.
Yeah, any
that's
type of academic
no,
fraud.
absolutely.
So, and then there was some other stuff that was just not okay for radio to talk about.
DR Vol
Here we
is
go.
next on the drive. What's up, DR?
What's going on, guys? I hate I'm missing y'all today. I'm about to be leaving, heading that way soon.
Nice.
Very nice.
We'll save you a spot.
Guys, so what are y'all dressed up as today? The Blues Brothers, and what is Bob?
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. We are the Blues Brothers. DR, I mentioned earlier, I ran into somebody here that said, you and Russ, are you guys like morticians? It's like, no, we're not morticians. No, we're not doing that.
Look like feds.
Well, hopefully I'll be dealing with Oklahoma's dead body tomorrow.
Yeah, no kidding.
They're
Men
making
in,
it hard
Men
to-
in Black. Yes, there it is.
The Center fans that have been out here have been so nice that it's been kind of hard to work up my usual animosity.
They're good folks, right? It gets annoying, right?
They
Smiling,
Yeah.
people in the back waving. Hey,
I love Josh Heupel.
Just the
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah.
I asked a couple of guys on the commercial break out there, like, does it hurt you guys that Josh Heupel's here? They're like, no, we love Josh.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
want him to be successful.
I think what's happening now is
He
like
won
there
us
was,
a championship.
there was one Sooners fan that he was like pounding us out, smiling, and as he's walking out, he's like, "These guys suck." So you have to listen for when they actually get out the door.
They muttered something under their breath.
I sensed a muttering. Yeah.
These hill jacks
Yep.
are going to pound their eyes.
Jerks. Heaven's sakes.
They're not all
Why
good
isn't
people.
DR
y'all.
DR, why-
I went. Do what?
I would just say, why aren't you here? Why aren't you here?
He had to take care of some business. We'll be getting there about midnight tonight. They're not all good people, though, y'all. I came in 2015 to celebrate my divorce and sat in the Oklahoma section, and some old man kept elbowing me in the ribs because I was cheering. So when he went to get his nachos, brought them back, I stomped them like a mud pile. And I'll never forget that guy.
But he won't ever forget you.
Yes. I don't think he's been here today, though, because the folks here today have been great. They've been wonderful.
Yeah, he's probably dead by now. He's so old. So before I go, guys, so y'all are all dressed up as something you're not. So does that mean Bear's dressed up as someone proud to be an American? And I'll hang up and listen.
I'm proud to be an American.
We all are.
That was,
Heck yeah.
That was a low blow.
It felt that way, didn't it?
Hit it over the head with a frying pan.
I saw it coming. I mean, he telegraphs him to this point. I expect more out of you, DR. You got to come up with some better cheap shots.
What's different, though, is when you see him in his traditional Yankees hat, which never comes off, and he's got more facial hair combined on his face than all the Yankees in the history of the organization.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He prefers his red with the hammer and sickle. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist, DR.
Wow, it's brutal.
865-966-3435. Your phone number to get on the drive. Let's get Mike in here next. Go ahead, Mike. Mike, you there? Mike going once. Mike going twice. We have been rendered Mikeless this afternoon on the drive. Fan Run Radio live today at Calhoun. I had a great conversation with Jarrett Garantano.
Phenomenal.
In hour number one. And I think we're going to get Bob back up here in just a little bit. But, man, he's out working the room, shaking it.
Nobody better. Nobody better.
Everybody knows Baskerville. You go out
he's iconic.
Absolutely.
He's iconic. I mean, one of the tables in the back, he was actually opening a bottle of wine for him. It's just, nobody better.
He does it all. He gets it all done. The mighty Bob Baskerville going to join us again here in hour number 3 as we are just an hour away from the big reveal. Who will win the Fan Run box? Stay tuned to find out. We're going to give it away right here on the drive this afternoon. And also, setting up, kind of unfortunate, we're going to have the Sheik on in hour number. That's not unfortunate. That's very fortunate.
He's the man.
That's good fortune. You have a Lady Vol on the docket today.
What? Yeah, that's not the docket you want to be on.
No,
absolutely not.
No,
she seems to find her way to the docket.
She's a repeat offender.
A repeat offender.
She's what we call on the drive a habitual line stepper.
Yeah. What is Kim Caldwell? What's Coach Kim going to do? Because she is just not the type that's going to take any nonsense from anybody. I don't care how good you are.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know what she's going to do.
Maybe get up at 5 a.m. Run the steps in the arena. That's what I do.
Maybe about 500 times.
I don't know if you've seen Ruby play, but
of course I've seen Ruby play, but I'm just saying you get to, in all seriousness, you get to a point where it's the second time that something's happened. And Kim is forced with a decision, like, how much of a statement do I want to make? Does she suspend her for a couple of games in-house? What do you do?
I think you channel Kirby Smart and you handle it internally.
Okay, well, that's
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Girl can hoop.
Stay with us. Yeah. Hour number 3 of the drive coming up. We're at Calhoun's, folks. The top 5 at 5 when we continue right after this. It's Fan Run Radio. Stay with us.
The Drive. The voluntary reaction.
This football season, tune into Big Orange Country's post-game radio free-for-all, The Voluntary Reaction, presented by the Griffin Law Firm. We'll be live on the Fan Run Radio app as soon as every UT game is over, taking your calls and breaking down the game to levels that can only be described as beyond scientific. So tune in and drink with us from the keg of glory or drown in the pool of despair. The Voluntary Reaction on Fan Run Radio.
The Voluntary Reaction. Raw, unfiltered, real.
Hey Knoxville, Surfside iced tea and vodka made with real brewed tea is only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar with no bubbles and no troubles. That's right, 0 carbonation, so it's easy to sip and enjoy. Headed to a game day or party at a friend's house? Bring an iced tea or lemonade variety pack from Surfside or try their green tea and new raspberry tea vodka. Find the can with the sunset stripes this season. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sold at bars, restaurants, and stores near you. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older. Enjoy responsibly.
Citizens National Bank.
We believe a good game plan is essential for success. With a CNB Plus Perks checking account, you'll save money with cell phone protection, roadside assistance, identity theft protection, and more. Banking at CNB has its perks. Find out more at cnbtn.com.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Bo Cregner with the Cregner Group at Realty Executives. You know, the real estate market, like all other markets impacted by the economy, is changing all the time. And it's never been more important to be personally represented by a trusted real estate specialist. I can't emphasize enough how important it is when selling or buying to be individually represented. Call me today for a free consultation. My number is 865-742-1035, and my website is BoKnowsHouses.com.
Knoxville, get ready. The big sports show is coming Saturday, November 8th at the World Exposition Hall. Meet your favorite sports stars, Hall of Famer Earl Campbell, baseball greats Wade Boggs, Dwight Gooden, and Jose Canseco, plus UT legends Shamiqua Holtzclaw, Carl Pickens, and many more. Autographs, photos, and memories you'll never forget all in one huge day. Tickets on sale. Get yours now at BigSportsShow.com. That's BigSportsShow.com. The Big Sports Show, Saturday, November 8th Knoxville. Don't miss it.
At Knoxville Insurance Group, they understand the challenges many consumers face when searching for insurance coverage. That's why whether it's for you, your family, or your business, they create a coverage plan specifically for your unique needs. Knoxville Insurance Group is an independent firm, which means they aren't beholden to just one insurance company. They search multiple companies, acting as your negotiator to find you the best possible policy and price. Start a quote in minutes at KnoxvilleInsuranceGroup.com or call them today at 865-694-9788.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville and W289CU Knoxville. Fan Run Radio.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 865-544-8220. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at menspronaknoxville.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, performance, Peyronie's, size and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic performance and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 865-544-8220 or book in 30 seconds or less at menspronaknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, making it happen.
It's time for The Drive's Top 5 at 5.
Back here on The Drive, Fan Run Radio, coming to you live from Calhoun's on the river. It's quitting time on your Friday. Congratulations. The weekend. It's here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, finally, what a weekend it's shaping up to be. Beautiful Friday afternoon in East Tennessee. Finally got rid of Bear. Thought he'd never leave. Oh, he's right there.
He's right.
Bob Baskerville is back. Hey, Bob, how you been doing?
I'm good. Good. Just kind of hanging.
Working the room a little bit?
A little bit. It was nice watching you guys cook a little. That's
you
fun.
lost your mustache. You lost your whistle.
It's great. I feel great. Lost the visor.
Yeah.
It's I'm just back to being normal
Bob. Pretty soon he's going to be in a sleeveless top and shorts. I mean, at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I only save that for the really intense shows. So
the crazy remotes.
Exactly.
Well, speaking of crazy, Walker Smith is here, ladies and gentlemen. The top 5 at 5. Walkman, hit it.
Thanks, Russell. At number 1, number 14, Tennessee, and number 18, Oklahoma are set to play in Neyland Stadium on Saturday night in what most are calling a playoff elimination game. Kickoff is set for 7:30 p.m. on ABC with Tennessee donning the dark mode uniforms. The Vols are 2.5-point favorites, and the over-under is 55.5.
I think they break the over on that.
Seems a little low, doesn't it?
It seems a little low. It does. I don't.
A lot of credit to Oklahoma's defense. It feels like there.
Yeah, I think if I'm betting, I'm going the over.
I think so too. I don't think it'll be a lot over that.
Yeah,
honestly. Again, I think we've gotten a little ahead of ourselves, myself included, earlier in the week, saying it was going to be just a shootout. I'm not sure that'll be the case, but there'll be points for sure.
It won't be a 10-7 game.
No.
You know who we need to ask about this?
There's only one man.
The Sheik.
He owns the desert.
We'll ask him coming up here in just a few. Walker?
At number 2, Lady Vols basketball player Ruby Whitehorn is facing a misdemeanor charge for police after police say they found her in possession of marijuana. The University of Tennessee Police Department says that around 4:30 a.m. last night, early Thursday morning, an officer saw a car fail to stay in its lane multiple times and then perform a traffic stop on the car. During the traffic stop, UTPD says the officer found Ruby Whitehorn in possession of 5.5 grams of marijuana and charged her. She is now facing a misdemeanor charge of simple possession / casual exchange.
No, it was just casual.
Just casual.
You don't have to worry about it.
If it was intentional exchange, it's entirely different. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's from a public-facing perspective, that's strike 2.
Yeah.
My sources tell me there was an internal-facing strike 3. That this would make strike 3.
Okay.
Bob, I want to ask you.
Interesting to see what happens.
So, three strikes and you're out?
Well,
we'll see.
So Bear thinks that I'm lost my mind when I say that Kim Caldwell needs to make some sort of statement here. My concern is, forget about how people view the severity of this. When you have a player on your team, regardless of the situation, and you have not one but two incidents, as a coach, you have to beat out how many more times is this going to happen? How much of a distraction is this going to be? And do I need to make a statement, no matter the level of the player, so that the other players understand this is not going to be tolerated?
Right. I do think that there's a lot of eyes on this one now, because the first thing that happened that we were aware of, it has not been that long, man.
No, it was over the summer.
And
it gives you an indication of how much that sport has changed.
Yeah.
Like, the Pat Summitt, it was strike. Like, she wouldn't have survived that thing over the summer with her, breaking in the door of the girlfriend, whatever happened there. Like, no, like, you're done. And now 2 more strikes against her since then. It's hard to. I know she might be our best player
still,
but
if it's Pat Summitt, you don't even want to look at it.
Yeah, it feels like I don't want to say a flashpoint. I don't want to make too big of a deal of it, but it feels like an important moment,
an inflection point
early in Kim Caldwell's tenure here.
Yeah, agreed.
There's
Absolutely.
some that would say that that's a sign of a great program.
Yeah. Bear says. Bear recommended going Kirby Smart, as he put it here, and handling it internally.
As he walked away, he said, "We're back." So it's
That's his car. His car's careening down the parking lot right now, slamming into things.
At number 3, LSU interim AD Verge Osbury will have full authority to hire the Tigers' next head football coach. And he told reporters today that a search committee has already been formed to identify Brian Kelly's replacement. Osbury is now leading the athletic department after former AD Scott Woodward and the school mutually agreed to part ways last night.
He will have full authority to rubber stamp whatever the Board of Supervisors tells him to do.
Who is he kidding? First of all, nobody named Verge is gonna be doing the hiring, and second, he's telling us that an interim AD is going to have the hiring. Get out of here with that. Come on. That's ridiculous.
At number 4, Disney's channels have gone dark on YouTube TV after the companies failed to reach an agreement by their October 30th deadline. The affected channels include ESPN, local ABC stations, ABC News, Fox, Nat Geo, Disney Channel, and Freeform. YouTube TV customers will have to find alternatives to watch college football, among other ESPN shows, on other platforms such as Hulu Live, Fubo, etc.
Now they did it. They took Freeform away.
Bob, your extensive background.
Wheelhouse, yes.
This is your wheelhouse. How big of a thing is this? What are the ramifications that maybe we don't necessarily see?
No, I think I mean, there's a lot of points of view on this, and I've been talking to some people this morning about it because I'm a YouTube TV customer. That's the other thing too. But I think YouTube TV is fastest growing service that's out there, and they feel like they want equal treatment like Comcast and Spectrums and the others of the world, and they're getting asked to pay more. And some of this is Disney being Disney. It's their ego. But, I mean, make no mistake about it, it's not coincidental that it's tied into this weekend with big college football weekend, heading into Monday Night Football. I don't think we're going to get it resolved tonight. I'll be surprised. I think there's going to be a little pain experience this weekend for people, and it's too bad.
Yes.
And it's also centered around this whole notion. YouTube TV just did this with Fox, where they pulled in they're working on a deal where the Fox One streaming app will be available in the YouTube TV ecosystem as a subscription-based thing, but then YouTube TV, Google gets a slice of that. And that's what I'm sure they want to try to do with the new ESPN app that has come out as well. So there's definitely a lot of chess being played, but it's at the expense of the consumers. And I got to tell you, man, they've done it just almost this summer alone with Fox, with NBC, and now with Disney. And I'm not sure consumers are going to put up with it much longer.
That was where I wanted you to go with this real quickly, because it seems like they are banking on the idea of you might be upset with us short term, but you're not going to leave us.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And It gives me pause. I mean, I love everything about YouTube TV, the multi-view, all those sorts of things. But this is ridiculous. It just keeps happening, and then the costs get passed along to the consumer. It's like old-fashioned cable wars, to be honest.
Absolutely.
We're going back in time.
Absolutely.
And at number 5, a British farm celebrated the life of legendary rock singer Ozzy Osbourne by breaking a Guinness World Record with a massive squash mosaic in the musician's image. Sunnyfields Farm in Southampton, England, arranged hundreds of pumpkins and squashes into an image of the Prince of Darkness himself, measuring 2,281 square feet. The mosaic was unveiled at a ceremony attended by Osbourne's wife and daughter.
It's a big squashed representation of me.
Wow. Wow, that's good. I like that.
Too soon. He's dead.
Now,
Yeah.
the imitation
Too soon?
Of
That's the third too soon of the show today. We're told to be on our best behavior here at Calhoun's on the deck.
If you imitate him now, it's going to sound like this.
No, that's too soon.
That very well might be too soon. Yeah.
Thank you, Walker. That is the top 5 at 5, brought to you by our friends here at Calhoun's on the River, the iconic location for all things Tennessee athletics, the place to be before any big game. And tomorrow it's a pretty big one. So you want to come out here. Tony B's band is getting set to play. The Fountain City Ramblers are in the house, and they're getting tuned up, warmed up, and they're going to be ready to go as soon as we're done at 6 p.m. So come on out here and enjoy some music, maybe a cold Mountain Light or two.
Heck yeah.
And enjoy the vibes
I thought we were
out here on the deck.
I thought we were going to 9.
I mean, if they'll have you can stay.
I'm ready.
I got some trick-or-treating to do.
Oh, yes, you do.
Here
Yes, you
in
do.
about an hour. So there's candy to get.
All right.
And I've been told where to be and to have a pillowcase and we're not coming home until that thing's full.
You've been told, don't be late. That's what you've been told.
865-966-3435, your phone number to get on the show here this afternoon, 966-3435. If you want to call or text the drive this afternoon. Russell Smith, Christopher Gabriel on loan from KMJ Fresno. He's in town for his annual pilgrimage to college football Mecca.
Heck yeah.
And Bob Baskerville is here as well as we break things down to levels that can only be described as beyond scientific. And Tennessee and the Sooners get after it tomorrow at Neyland Stadium. Just in the distance here, it has been we couldn't have planned the weather better if we had tried.
It's breathtaking. Unbelievable.
And some people are saying it's a little chilly. To me,
what?
It's perfect. It's
chilly.
Perfect.
Come on, this is great.
We've been dealing with 90 plus degrees all summer. Don't forget that.
It'll
be back.
I lived in Fargo. This is like t-shirt weather. I mean, come on.
Right.
No, it's good, man. Come on out and join us here this afternoon as we talk Tennessee and Oklahoma. We got a lot of Sooners in here earlier. I thought we had gotten rid of them.
Don't you have anything besides the whole Boomer, Sooner? Do you have anything else?
I think that's a no.
That's a no. It's good to have you aboard, though. It's good to see you guys.
Welcome to East Tennessee. We've got the Sheik coming up here in just a little bit. We're gonna, if everybody continues to be well behaved, he's gonna bless us with a winner or two. We'll get his thoughts on Tennessee, Oklahoma, of course. So it was a rough week for the Cover Boys last week on the right sides. It happens, but I have listened to the advanced copy of the Cover Boys. You can hear it tonight at 8 p.m. right here on Fan Run Radio. I can tell you that there are a nice 5 right side selections this week. So chance for us to make some money this week and get back in the black.
I warned him on one that he didn't listen to me.
I
warned him on one. He didn't listen to me.
Yeah,
Fresno State. I warned him. Yeah.
The Bulldogs got Boise
they got
this week.
Yeah,
is that not going to go well for them?
What that means is they're going to get slapped on the blue big time. Yeah, they're in trouble.
Slapped on the Smurf turf?
Slapped on the Smurf turf. Albertson Stadium, which we call the big grocery cart.
Okay, why is that?
Albertsons is a grocery store.
Oh, I knew that.
Yes.
I knew that. We don't have Albertsons here. It took a second.
Yeah, it was,
I'm sorry.
We all connect the dots a little bit. It's like me trying to stick with the high school football segment.
Well, the third hour of the show on Fridays, I tend to get a little loopy.
Well,
the 15th hour of broadcasting,
You're telling me.
It's the lemon in the water. That's what does it.
Absolutely. So we're breaking it down here this afternoon on Fan Run Radio. And Chris, I think you're going to have such a good time out there tomorrow night with the festivities.
Can't wait.
The pageantry, the light show. For it's something they do now. There are some traditionalists as just play the game, but if you enjoy spectacle, you're going to see it tomorrow. Be sure to get in there because they have had all sorts of problems getting fans into that stadium this year, and tomorrow is going to be a massive crowd. So get in there as early as you can.
I've had some folks come up to me today saying, "Hey, is this your first time in Neyland?" I've been coming to Neyland for over 40 years. And we used to have season tickets where the party deck is up in YY9 row 10. We had it for 22 years. And this notion of just play the game and forget the production, everybody does this now. The question is how many people can do it as well as we do it? And that answer is nobody can do it as well as we do it. A nighttime production, the fireworks, the lights. We're probably going to hear spooky Rocky Top.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
Are you wearing orange or black tomorrow night?
Both. I got a little orange. I got black on top of it. I'm going. Okay. I'm going with everything tomorrow night.
This is going back to part of Top 5 at 5, what Walker was talking about, what I was talking about. And Brian, a.k.a. Vol Asher, mentions this. And he mentioned it earlier, and I'm glad he brought it up again. There are ways you can work around this. Thinking of people locally, if you're a YouTube TV customer. First of all, you can go on like Fubo TV and get a free 7-day trial. That's one.
Okay.
The other one is you can go to Sling, okay, and for 1 day you can buy a day pass for $5, and it's got access to all the channels.
So you don't think this is going to be resolved by tomorrow night?
No, I don't think it's going to be.
Wow.
I'll be very surprised if it is. Doesn't mean it couldn't happen, though. I'll be very surprised. My prediction is, and again, I was talking to a guy who does this stuff for a living this morning. There's a good chance it gets resolved maybe before Monday Night Football.
The Cowboys play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be. But the weekend thing is kind of to set a tone on both sides of like, yeah, man, we're not messing around.
It's a strategic part.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, but that 1 day pass, you could do that on Sling tomorrow. Since it's only 1 day, you don't want to do it. You don't want it to end like tomorrow night at 10 p.m. if you're trying to watch the Vols game. If you're not into Neyland. So I'm not going to be in the stadium, so this is of keen interest to me. We're going to figure something out.
You're telling me that I'm the only person up here
You're
that's
the only
gonna
one
be-
who's actually going to see the game.
What is that? Okay, all right. I'll be there for
Will you
all
tell
of
us what happened? Take copious notes.
I'll be doing that all
It'll
game.
be like old-timey things. You just gather around the radio and just listen to the Mike Keith call.
Hey, Walker, do we have Mike back?
Yeah, we do. We can try and get him in.
Mike, you're on the drive, Fan Run Radio. Go ahead. Really, Mike? Twice, Mike? Really? We're doing this again,
Yeah.
Mike? Hey, there he is, Mike.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us.
Finally.
I appreciate that. So I'm calling for a couple of reasons. One, the whole ordeal with YouTube TV has really got me riled up. I pay $80 a month for that service, and 90% of the reason why I watch is now going away. So what's up with that?
It's outrageous,
Well,
Bob. I mean,
they're-
I think most people probably only have it for sports. Listening to this show,
And what I love is they're doing, well, the good news is we're going to give you a $20 credit if this is prolonged.
You are.
And it's like, but I mean, that still doesn't
how
solve
will I watch the
things.
game?
Yeah, it doesn't solve what's going to happen tomorrow night.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Like the whole $20 credit deal. Like, I mean, come on. Like I said, 90% of what I watch is ESPN, ABC, SEC Network, all these channels that show sports, and a $20 credit doesn't even come close. So that's pretty outrageous.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. Y'all can't all come over to my house.
Some could.
Last man in Knoxville with Comcast.
You got 85-inch screen. So it's,
No, you and Bear.
Yes.
You guys are kindred spirits on this, and that's a little weird, but it's okay.
Anything else,
Well,
Mike?
Yeah, the other reason I'm calling is I just pulled into the Calhoun's parking lot, and I'm trying to figure out how I win this box, this infamous box y'all keep talking about.
Well, you better get up there
Yeah.
and find John Reed out front and sign up, because we're going to give that sucker away here in about 30 minutes.
Well, I've been looking for that ball-headed fella for about 15 minutes now, and I can't see him. So where is he?
John Reed is back at home base right now. He came back to the studio.
Oh.
Personal appearance is not show fodder, Mike. We've got a station out front. You go register there, and you still got 30 minutes. And if you can't find anybody from the station, just come up here, and I will take care of you myself personally, Mike. That is full service. It's what we do here on the Drive.
Hashtag full service.
Well,
Thank you.
well, I figured as much. I appreciate that, Russ, and I'll be there in just a moment.
Excellent. People want that box, man.
Yeah, they want the box.
People want that thing. All right, coming up, I'm going to tell you the final two items in the box.
Exciting.
Then we're going to talk to the Sheik. We're going to talk to Chris. We're going to get a winner or two. And we're going to get out of here. No trick-or-treating. How about that?
That's it.
Let's do it. It's Fan Run Radio coming to you live from Calhoun's on the river. Back with more right after this.
The Drive. Streaming worldwide at fanrunradio.com and on the free Fan Run app. This is Big Orange Country's sports talk radio superstation. Fan Run Radio. Knoxville.
This football season, crack open a cold beer that doesn't fumble the flavor. Garage Beer is 100% beer-flavored beer. No gimmicks, just cold beer. Co-owned by the Kelsey brothers and brewed right here in the Volunteer State, Garage Beer is perfect for fall fire pits and Tennessee tailgates. So pick up a 12-pack today of the official beer of Football Fridays on Fan Run Radio. Garage Beer, 100% beer-flavored beer.
Ball fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Now through the end of the year, we're offering half-price whitening with a cleaning. That's right, half-price whitening with a routine teeth cleaning at Knoxville Smiles. Call today to set up your appointment. 865-539-1776. That's 865-539-1776. Or book online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Are you a federal employee facing workplace challenges like suspension or removal? Are you concerned about your security clearance with any federal agency? You know the Griffin Law Firm is your trusted ally in military legal matters. But did you know they also specialize in civilian federal employment law? If you're a federal employee facing workplace challenges like suspension or removal, if you're concerned about your security clearance with any federal agency, the DOE, FBI, FCC, or DOD, you might not know it, but you do have legal recourse. The Griffin Law Firm specializes in federal employment law, military law, and security defense law. VFL Marshall Griffin and his experienced team are ready to make your problem their problem, no matter which federal agency you work for. Don't face federal employment issues alone. Remember, remain silent. Request counsel. Call Griffin Law. 888-707-4282. Online at griffinlawdefense.com.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
Knoxville, get ready. The Big Sports Show is coming Saturday, November 8th at the World Exposition Hall. Meet your favorite sports stars, Hall of Famer Earl Campbell, baseball greats Wade Boggs, Dwight Gooden, and Jose Canseco, plus UT legends Shamiqua Holtzclaw, Carl Pickens, and many more. Autographs, photos, and memories you'll never forget, all in one huge day. Tickets on sale. Get yours now at BigSportsShow.com. That's BigSportsShow.com. The Big Sports Show, Saturday, November 8th, Knoxville. Don't miss it.
Fan Run Radio, the drive continues, 105.7 FM, 1340 AM, online, fanrunradio.com, and on your free Fan Run app. Y'all download our app. If you don't have it on your smartphone, check us out on Voluntary Reaction, our post-game show. As soon as the game is over tomorrow, we will be live. Just all the guys are coming over to my house to watch the games, and so we have YouTube TV at the station.
Is that what happens every game?
No, usually... I like to watch the game by myself.
Yeah.
What if we're having like a watch party or something, obviously that's different. But for a big game,
you have to have your private moment.
Well,
you're
and
focusing.
I get irrational and mad and angry. I say things that are hurtful to those around me that I don't mean at the time. But
the kids don't understand.
It's temporary insanity. It's Tennessee football. It brings out the absolute worst in me, really, if we're being honest.
How are your kids with your games? Because I know my daughters. They would be 3rd and 7 from the 12-yard line, 20 seconds to go in the game, and my daughter would get in front of the TV.
Yeah.
Daddy, I just meant to ask you, can you make sweetheart, not right now.
Well, my kids don't care.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing other things, but they know not to distract Dad while he's watching the game. My wife will sometimes do that thing, and I love her. Won't speak ill, but
no, of course not.
She'll be there and it's like, so what happens when they all fall down after why did he throw the ball? That seems so inefficient. I'm like, well,
See, I've explained to my daughters, and they've heard this many times. I said, listen, if it is not a fire in this house right now, please go and have your mother deal with it. I'm watching the ball. That's where we're at right now.
All right. Before we talk to the Sheik, 2 more items from the Fan Run box. You got to come up here and get signed up if you haven't already. The Generac 500 watt portable generator.
Well, okay.
The generator.
Yeah, no, everybody needs a generator.
Absolutely.
Bad weather and tornado or, something bad. Yes.
Something bad, something goes wrong.
Yeah.
And then finally, this is unbelievable, a 70-inch 4K Samsung smart TV.
That they probably can't use tomorrow night. Watch the balls.
If you have YouTube TV.
That's right. But
that'll be a problem. So
that's impressive. That whole thing, and Bob's mustache.
Yes.
Don't forget the mustache.
You can't forget that. No, exactly.
Still
the
got
crowning achievement.
It's got some adhesive left. You can still wear it. It'll look good. It works.
Would you sign it?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, I could do that.
All right, there we've got about 20 minutes till we give this bad boy away. So you still got time to get signed up. Nice. Do the drawing. In the meantime, we go out to the desert where the Sheik travels like the nomad that he is, roaming from village to village, tent to tent, trying to calculate the odds and discover a few winners for the listening audience. Cover Boys coming up tonight at 8 p.m. John Hodge, how are you, sir?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Doing well. Obviously, it's a football Friday. I'm doing well. And I will say, if I have costumed up the last 30 years, I've always been Elwood Blues. So I'm proud of you, boys. You're looking good.
Oh, you would fit right in. The third Blues brother out there.
Yes.
We've got the fedoras. You've got the turban.
There it is.
And it's whatever you want it to
all
be.
Work.
Haji. Yeah. Haji, we're looking for a
By
bit
the
of
way, there is.
The Cover Boys 1-2 last week, thanks to Texas for preventing the clean sweep out there. But not the best week. It happens. We ride or die with you guys. I know this is a big bounce back week.
Yeah, huge comeback by Texas, obviously, and fortunately we had a -6.5, and it went to 7, and some places maybe even 7.5 right before kickoff. So we did do the right thing by waiting till it live and got it at a better number, so that worked out. But I did want to throw in one more thing about the Blues Brothers. It's one of those movies that's full of lines, right, that you quote, and one of my all-time favorites. I'll let you say it for me if you have it. When they go back, he picks Jake up, and then he goes back to his room, and the elevated train, goes right by his window. And Elwood, Jake says, John Belushi, how often does the train go by? And Elwood says, so often you won't even notice it.
Absolutely.
That's it.
So often you won't even notice. It's 106 miles to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
They're on their way to meet the Penguin.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Yeah, that's
Hit it. That's right, baby.
Haji,
all
what do we
right,
got?
let me give you a little P&A.
Yes, sir.
Tonight, I'll get this out of the way. We had UTSA last night in a fade against Tulane. Tulane playing Memphis next week in a battle for the inside track to the AAC championship game. And Tulane and Memphis next week. So we faded Tulane last night. We're going to go ahead and fade Memphis tonight in that situation. Now that they know that Tulane lost, they got to be giddy about playing them next week with a chance to probably clinch a berth in the championship game. So we're going to take Rice plus 14. You remember Memphis's last road game was at UAB. We all know how that turned out. That was ahead of the USF game that they had the next week. So a look-ahead spot 2 weeks ago, and now another look-ahead spot tonight. So we're going to take Rice tonight. And then we've got some –
Go ahead, Haji. What's next?
Yeah, I know we got a delay. It's fine.
Yep.
I've got some T&A. I like to look at winning streaks and losing streaks against the spread. Opportunities to end those streaks. And so what I have the last couple of weeks, and I'll do this in basketball a lot too, college basketball. You've got teams that are hot against the spread and teams that are cold against the spread. So teams that have won at least 2 games or covered against teams that have failed to cover at least 2. And there are 6 of those this week. So I'm going to go ahead and reel off all these real quick because there's some games you're probably going to be interested in. And I'll give you the side that is on the losing streak side. I may be on all 6 of these. I don't know. We'll see what the lines are tomorrow. But Florida State is one. They have lost 9 straight conference games. Years. Wake Forest on a bit of a roll. They've covered 3 in a row. Florida State actually a double-digit favorite, and that just blows my mind. They're double-digit favorites, and they haven't won a conference game in 2 years. So it'll be Florida State. Next up, NC State catching 5.5. Here we go. Georgia Tech, undefeated, number 8, 6-2 against the spread. 4-4, doing nothing. Got blown out in their last 2 games, but they're at home at night, Carter Finley Stadium. You don't waltz in there if you're Georgia Tech as a favorite, and Georgia Tech getting 90% of the bets on DraftKings. So we're going to take NC State plus 5.5. Texas, I don't need to tell you who they're playing tomorrow, but by the way, I do have something here. Somebody wanted to say something. I don't know if it'll translate, but Denny wanted to say something about Vandy real quick here.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
I am not going to crown their ass. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid for Vanderbilt. I think they're overrated. I don't think anybody listening to the show thinks that Vanderbilt's the 9th best team in the country, and they're feeling pretty good about themselves. I don't care if Arch plays or not. I'm going to be on Texas. It is 3 in a lot of places right now. I don't really love that, so I'd like to hear it. I'd like to see it come down to 2. Or even 1 tomorrow. Hopefully some late Vandy money comes in, makes me look pretty good on that. So we like Texas tomorrow. Baylor versus UCF. Baylor's 1-7 against the spread, including 0-4 at home. UCF's been playing good; they're 4-4, but Baylor is the 3-point favorite. It makes no sense. It's got to make dollars. I'm going to take Baylor going against some other people that I know that have picked UCF. The Gators +7. Georgia getting 71% of the tickets, 91% of the money. They fired their coach. It's almost an auto play. Teams that have fired their coaches this year are 7-1, I believe, in their next game. So that's one. And then San Jose State in the late game. They're 1.5-point favorite against the Rainbow Warriors, who are getting 89% of the money. So I'll be looking at San Jose State tomorrow night. Hopefully that goes down to 1 or a pick as well. I'll feel a lot better about it.
All right. You got Florida State, NC State, Texas, Baylor, Florida, and San Jose State. Haji's winners this week. Haji, before we let you run here, Tennessee, a huge game. We are on the shores of the Tennessee River. We're looking right at the General's house right now. The Vols, a 3.5-point favorite against the Sooners. Over under a 55 right now. Anything you like or would lean to with Tennessee and Oklahoma?
I do. I've been on the right side of the last 6 Fridays, Russ, on the Tennessee side. I had Georgia and Arkansas as wins and covers for Tennessee and not covering the other 4. That's exactly what happened the last 6. So I feel like I'm pretty dialed in. But you guys said it. It's a playoff elimination game for both teams. Both teams have a couple of tough games left. OU has Bama in a couple weeks. Then they close out at home with Missouri and LSU. Both those teams reeling. So I think the winner of this game might actually have a shot to run the table. Florida's a wounded team for Tennessee. Obviously, we hadn't won down there since 2003, and then Vandy at home. We just don't lose to Vandy unless Jay Cutler's the quarterback, I believe, something like that. But Oklahoma's yet to score more than 27 points in an SEC game as a member of the conference. So that's 2 years they've failed to score more than 27. Their road games this year, so far, only at Temple and South Carolina. Early games, so there's going to be a real upgrade in the atmosphere for those guys. We like that. Josh, you mentioned he's undefeated as a home favorite, but he's 15-8 against the spread. And between 56-point outbursts against UAB and Pennsylvania, Tennessee scored 34 in regulation at Starkville, 34 against Arkansas, and 20 versus Bama. But they did have the ball at the 1-yard line at the end of both halves, I believe, as I recall. So they could have scored a few more there. But Oklahoma's got the best defense we'll face all year. And CG pointed out the trials of their offensive line. I believe Tennessee will step up. Thank God that Colton Hood's going to play. But Tennessee's getting 78% of the bets and the money. And, I don't like that. Tate Sandell, the kicker for Oklahoma, is 14 of 15 with a long of 55. Max Gilbert is 10 of 12 with a 53-yarder for his long. We all know which 43-yarder he missed. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say it's going to come down to a game-winning field goal attempt. And either their guy misses his second one or our guy makes his, and we win. And I'm going to go against everyone calling for a shootout. I'm going to say 27-26 for Tennessee, either on a game-winning kick or a missed kick by Oklahoma. So should be an exciting game, probably more exciting than you want to hear, but that's the way I see it. Everybody I've heard is picking Tennessee. I don't like it. So I'm going to say we win, they cover, and we're still alive for a playoff berth.
I'll take it. I will take it. Haji, we love you, my friend. Thank you so much for jumping on. Have a great weekend, and may the odds forever be in the Cover Boys' favor.
Love you guys, too. Appreciate it. CG, I know you got to do radio on Monday, but you're going to have to lose part of that voice tomorrow. We need you all you got. Give it all you got tomorrow.
I'll be ready to go. Let me just give you one real quick thing before you leave. I told you, stay away from the team that I cover in California. I told you to stay away from Fresno State. You may not have listened to me, and they got their butts handed by San Diego State. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I was going to give you credit for it, and then you already did it before I got on the phone. So you're right. I was wrong. I appreciate it, and that's why I asked you, because you were in the trenches out there. So I appreciate it. Too bad I didn't listen to you before I put the pick in.
That's okay. There's only one Sheik, and I ain't him.
Go Big Orange, guys. Have a great time out there.
The Sheik has left the building.
He didn't listen to me.
No.
I told him they were changing quarterbacks. The guy that won him 5 games, head coach Matt Ince, said, I'm going to change, got shut out, and then they're going to stay with him at Boise State, where Boise State's going to absolutely annihilate them Saturday. Just destroy them.
Man.
Oh, it's going to be ugly.
It's one thing to lose, but losing on a blue field, that's just the worst.
The Smurf turf. Oh, gosh.
All right, we got one more segment with CG coming to you live this afternoon from Calhoun's on the river, the iconic Calhoun's on the river. For one more segment, we're going to give away this box. We're going to make some picks, and we're going to get on out of here. You're listening to The Drive. Back to wrap things up right after this.
The Drive. Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Download the free Fan Run app and take the best Tennessee sports conversations with you wherever you go.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold wave filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. Come on, grab a pack. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
In a world filled with deadlines and screens, sometimes we forget the simple joys of life. Days filled with special moments. At Inward Half, we understand the essence of these moments. Feel the difference between our breathable fabrics and flexible apparel as you disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with what truly matters. Inward Half. Simple luxury for on and off the course.
Have you ever found yourself wishing your clothes looked brand new again? Whether it's your favorite suit, that little black dress, or your comfy winter coat, Crown Cleaners can make it happen. From stubborn stains to delicate fabrics, the expert team at Crown Cleaners uses the latest cleaning technology to ensure your clothes come back looking and feeling fresh. Visit one of their 2 area locations, Kingston Pike on Bearden Hill or South North Shore Drive near Dunkin' Donuts. Online at crowncleaners.com. Crown Cleaners, a tradition of excellence.
Is that old tree in your yard starting to lean a little too much? Branches hanging over your roof? Don't wait until it's too late. Call ECR Total Landscapes today. At ECR Total Landscapes, we specialize in safe, professional tree removal, trimming, and storm damage cleanup. So if you've got trees that need to go, now is the time to give us a call. Plus, we're offering free stump grinding now through the end of the year when you use or mention promo code FANRUN. That's right, free stump grinding for Fan Run Radio listeners. At ECR Total Landscapes, we live up to our name by offering total landscape services. In addition to tree cutting, we also offer a wide range of landscape installation services and custom monthly maintenance packages that create stunning outdoor spaces tailored to your vision. Give us a call today to schedule a free estimate at 865-384-2012 or just visit us online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Yeehaw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues, every bet type you can imagine, live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today.
Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-8899-789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
Hey, football fans, this is Stats.
And this is the Sheik. And together we are the Cover Boys. And we cover college football like no one else.
Each week, we preview all the big games in college football. And we may not tell you who's going to win, but we'll tell you who's going to cover.
Our patented right sides are clicking at 66% against the spread all time.
So join us right here every Friday evening at 8 for the Cover Boys on the official voice of Tennessee fans, Fan Run Radio.
And enjoy the winners, everyone.
Final segment of The Drive coming to you live this afternoon. Fan Run Radio at Calhoun's on the river. Russell Smith, Christopher Gabriel, Bear, Bob Baskerville, all hanging out with you on the deck, getting ready to wrap things up and turn things over to the musical accompaniment tonight from the Fountain City Ramblers.
I called him the Godfather.
Yep.
Called TB the Godfather.
He is the dean.
Yes,
and
indeed.
this is the place to be. The party just getting started tonight down here at Calhoun. So appreciate everybody to come out who came out to see us here this afternoon. We're going to get on out of here in just a few minutes and let y'all listen to some tunes and have some cold beverages.
Heck yeah.
As it should be. To be a Tennessee ball, I said it's great. To be a Tennessee ball, I said it's great. To be a Tennessee ball. Hey!
Woo, that's it.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's it.
Everybody getting fired up here. Bob, give me a score.
Tennessee 34, Oklahoma 28. Again, I don't think it's a super shoot at points.
So you're one point off my score. I had 34-29.
Oh, did you really?
I've got a safety in there somewhere.
Yeah.
CG?
Yeah, I'm going a little different. I think that OU's a terrific team, but they have not had anything on the road that's going to match what they're going to feel and experience tomorrow night. I'm going 45-24 Vols. Yeah, I think we're going to take them to the woodshed. I'm not disrespecting them, but, you know, when your road games are basically playing Grand Canyon State, this is something completely different what they're going to deal with in this stadium right down the river tomorrow night.
Have you ever seen Bear give his score prediction?
Just last year, and he mumbled it.
No, come here. All right, watch this. I'm going to tell you what he does.
Okay.
Come here. He closes his eyes and imagines a scoreboard in his head.
Oh.
And just blurts out whatever the hazy fever dream that is in his head.
Okay.
Says.
31-14 Tennessee.
All right. Him and I are thinking alike.
31-14 Volunteers.
I didn't do the close eyes visualizing the scoreboard, though. I didn't do that. So
Bear has got some confidence in that defense. I like
yeah,
it.
Yeah, he does. Absolutely.
I like it.
I need to have these, by the way. I need to get
Yeah,
one of those.
we can hook you up.
I need to get one of those. Do I have to sign up to win something?
Yeah, well, station employees.
Yeah,
not eligible.
that's exactly right. Yeah, exactly right.
Walker Smith. Kudos to you, my friend, for all your hard work in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios this afternoon. Yeoman's work by you. Excellent job today. For my man has been doing it for 5 hours. He's probably ready to get out of there.
He's really he's the steady hand.
Yes.
Back at the mothership.
Yes, could not do it without him. Walker Smith, what's your score prediction for tomorrow?
Appreciate that, Russ. I'm going to go, I had bad feelings about this Oklahoma game in the preseason, so I'm going to stick with it. 38-35 Oklahoma.
What?
Ooh. What?
Dude, you're just bitter about this Sam Levitt deal, right?
Wow. Yeah, he is. ASU.
No. Anyone who's listened to the show knows that I have had this game circled on our schedule for a long time, and I don't trust it. I'm scared. I'm terrified. And just to help the almighty football gods out there, someone on this show should pick Oklahoma, and I'm going to wear it.
Walker, you're fired. As soon as the show is over, pack your stuff and get out. I take back all the nice things I said about you.
I think it's a good reason that he's back at the mothership. My goodness, what that young man, just because he's a Cronkite school grad,
we'd be tossing him in the river.
I'm
if he were
serious.
down here.
Him and the goalpost. All right. I think it's the only cheer they've got.
That's all they got.
That's all they've got.
That's all. It's like the guy on the dance floor, and all he's got is the hula hoop.
That's
and
it,
he just keeps going to
and
it.
then they do the little OU thing, right? That's cute, right? O and U. Okay.
It was like the village people back there or something. They're
Yeah.
spelling out the.
Yeah. It's
all right. The moment of truth is at hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Very exciting.
It is time to give away the Fan Run box. We've got so many cool gifts and prizes in here this afternoon that have been accumulated.
You got to go down the list.
The box was, it was so big we couldn't actually bring it down here.
No.
We tried to put it in a truck.
It's massive.
And it quickly became obvious. It's like, that's not going to work. So we've got the Vandy tickets. We've got the grill. We've got the portable speakers, the cooler.
Right.
the generator, and a smart TV, value of over $3,500.
And
Bob's mustache. Bob's
That-
fake mustache. Now,
let's not forget that.
That's a clincher.
this is this is not the box.
I thought that was the box. It's like an
Well,
IKEA box.
This is where all the you see all that in there?
Oh, that's okay.
Those are all the names
Yeah.
that we've collected over the past month, and now we're going to reach in, and I'm going to
exciting.
pause for a dramatic effect.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Reach in, dig deep, and pick us out a winner. This is it.
This is it.
This is the guy.
We've geared
or
up
girl.
to this moment.
Dorian Dockery. Congratulations. That guy's like,
I put
he's
40 in there.
He's
Well,
like,
come
yes,
on.
I'm Dorian. No, you're going to have to show a license plate, positive identification at some point. Dorian Dockery, congratulations. You have won the Fan Run Box.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Dorian. That's a great name, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like the alliteration. So
Very nice.
Dorian wins the box. We're going to be in touch with you. You can rent a U-Haul or whatever and come
get the box
and get all this stuff.
That's part of the deal. You got to take.
You got to take the box.
Because
Yeah.
the box
You got to
is-
lift the box. You got to take the box.
The box is a
That's it.
thing. It looks like something out of Narcos or something. I mean,
The
it's
promotion was
massive.
really just an elaborate scheme to
Yeah.
get somebody else to get rid of the box for
Yeah.
us. So we finally did that. Thank you to everybody who came to the Fan Run remotes to sign up for that thing. Congratulations to Dorian, and we really appreciate it, man. That was cool.
I thought you had told me before I came out here from California that it was going to be a dream date with Bear.
Yes, that Dorian won that too.
It's all thrown in.
Yeah, he's going to dress up like he did last night, shave and everything.
Shave and everything, flannel shirt, very nice.
Oh man, it's going to be fantastic. CG, I hope the trip is off to a good start for you, my friend.
There's nothing. Whenever I come back to Knoxville, I always say it's like coming to a second home. Been coming here most of my life, and to be able to do a live remote. I was saying on X earlier that I've done a couple of hundred lives, but this is as good as it gets. Being with good friends being everybody that's here. That's a Vols fan on the river, the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in the distance. It just doesn't get any better than this. Of course, Calhoun's great host, our server, I think Hayden is her name. She's great. This is great. This is wonderful.
Fantastic. By the way, you can give your score prediction. Go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/The Drive with Russell Smith. Like our page and put your score prediction in the thread. You could win great gift cards from Craft the Pizza Kitchen, some Fan Run gear. We're going to hook it up. So be sure to get your score prediction in before kickoff. Bob Baskerville, give me a parting thought or two. Tennessee, Oklahoma tomorrow night on ABC, maybe, unless you have YouTube TV. What do you think about it?
Well, I think it's interesting. I think about past games with Oklahoma when they came to Knoxville a while back and Baker Mayfield broke our hearts.
We owe them for that one, by the way.
We do. But then last year's game in Norman, which just think about the build-up to that game. It was enormous. And then here we are again. A lot of build-up, a lot at stake. Major implications, like Jared Garantano said. The loser, it's kind of the end of the road, at least for college football playoff consideration, I'd say. So it is this series, be that as small as it is right now, off to a fantastic start since Oklahoma's come into the SEC. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm very excited about this game tomorrow night. I think it's going to be great.
Always great hanging out with you. I know you're going to have a great time. I'm going to come hang out with you, man. We'll hit up a few tailgates and all that good stuff. What are you hoping to see tomorrow?
Well, I hope to see, and it sounds a little pedestrian, but I hope to see Tennessee do what they do best. I'm looking to see them push tempo, looking to see Joey take some deep shots, seeing an aggressive defense. When you consider that Oklahoma 3 offensive linemen out, I would like to see a little more blitzing to really go after them and put a lot of pressure on young Mr. Mateer and the crowd. We need to be a factor. We need to be an entity. I don't like the phrase 12th man because that's A&M's thing, and that's good for them. But we need to be in there and just a toxic, make it a little dangerous, but not murder in our hearts.
You want a lot of sore vocal cords Sunday morning.
Absolutely, yes.
And then Sooner fans, obviously enjoy your stay here, but if you do come across a guy named Geraldo.
I thought you were going to say, watch out for the Lady Vols on the road.
Call the cops and
Dangerous.
run, because he's something.
And can we say?
Yes, I said that. Is that wrong? Was that bad?
No.
Was that not right of me?
And by the way, for everybody
She
who's
said,
here, make sure you tip server well because they're working hard. They're working hard.
Oh, man. Mad Mike and Westchester and that crew of miscreants over there. Can you imagine what kind of trouble they're going to get into?
Frightening thought.
Good grief. Good grief.
One last thing, JG on X, I showed it to CG. He said, I'm thinking tomorrow about being in the stands. He goes, is that weird to want that? And it's like, hell no, man. That's like,
that's where he
fan.
should be. Well,
yeah.
First of all, he needs to just call over to the football office and get a field pass. Like, he should be down there with the rest of the VFLs. But that's the way to do it. As I've watched many games from the Neyland Stadium press box. And I mean, it's nice.
It's a
climate
nice,
control.
It's very nice up there.
Some snacks and stuff.
Yep.
But
touching the clouds.
I like to be in. You're not part of the action.
No, somebody. It's funny because folks back at my station said, "Are you getting credentialed?" I said, "Later for that. I need to be with the crowd."
You got great seats.
Yeah, they're good seats.
Big Orange Daddy seats. Yeah,
yeah.
You're gonna be living La Vida Loca.
Let's go,
down
baby.
there with the crazy people. All right. For CG and Bob Baskerville, Bear, William Pattison, Allie Campbell, the Hulk, Cilio, Bino, the whole crew, we appreciate you. Thank you, everybody here at Calhoun's, for having us out here this afternoon. Let's go get this win tomorrow. Let's beat the Sooners. Y'all take this L back home to Norman with you. We're going to get out of here, turn things over to the Ramblers. Thank you, Walker Smith. It's Fan Run Radio, Fox Sports Programming. Coming up.